Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting edition of Ringside Rants. I am yours truly, Just Mike, and to my right, we have Josh, also known as Bad Karma, and he's muted himself again this week. And below me, we have JAT, the Louisiana champion of music, and to my suck it, Phil, happy birthday, this Marker Strong style in the far corner. Happy birthday. Congrats on turning 50, Phil. Congrats.
I'm 39.
Yeah, and dog ears, you're 50. So,
Fuck off.
2, 3, 4, 5,
we love you, buddy. Exactly. Before we go into the big thing that happened on Saturday, I want to give a shout out to Phil. We did that predictions, and I tried to get the missing link Kelly in here tonight, and he actually, me and him talked on the phone for like almost 4 hours the other night. It was awesome.
So you almost became the found link.
Yeah, almost. I sent him a link to come in tonight. I would love for him to join us. I miss that guy. I really do. I love him.
I like this fuck Jim Cornette rant. That was one of his best rants ever.
Man, what you say, dude? That was awesome. But no, congrats, Phil, on winning the Forbidden Door predictions with a perfect 10. Todd Dillinger will be very happy. I'm sorry. Sean Spears will be very happy with you. The perfect 10. There you go, bro. Congrats. How does it feel to win something? It doesn't matter how you feel, Phil. It doesn't matter.
Except I feel like Charlie Sheen. Except I'm winning, but I don't have the consequences from it.
Oh, you haven't been drinking tiger's blood, unfortunately.
No, and I don't snort coke. I don't take the habit of the cocaine either.
This is my cocaine. I call it Pepsi.
I had a Pepsi a few days ago. It's been a while.
And I like a little bit.
Good Pepsi, by the way.
Have you ever had the Pepsi with Louisiana cane sugar in it? It's harder to get today.
Ooh.
I haven't had Louisiana. I just had the one that's made with real sugar.
With the one that was the Mexican Pepsi actually tends to use. I don't know why we don't get the Louisiana sugar in all of them. It tastes so much better.
Oh, the cane sugar in Coke with Mexican.
This man lives in Louisiana, and he just wants to talk about Louisiana.
No, I'm serious. When I can find those Mexican Pepsi bottles in glass, like the 8 ounce in glass or whatever it is, man, it tells you, made with Louisiana cane sugar, they taste so much better.
I don't like the Mexicokes. Everybody's like, "Oh, the Mexicokes are so much better than regular Coke," and I'm like,
It is.
It's better, but I'd rather have a Pepsi.
I'm saying Pepsi, not Coke. Pepsi.
Yeah, I like Pepsi over Coke. I'm a Pepsi guy.
No, the Mexican Pepsi is made like the 90s Pepsi with Louisiana sugarcane, and it's a difference. It's like Mr. Pibb versus Dr. Pepper. Mr. Pibb, a fresh Mr. Pibb is better than Dr. Pepper.
Depending on where you're getting it from.
I said fresh.
Understandable. So the big news over the weekend, that everybody knows, is the Raja Jackson versus Psycho Stu. And
that was a clusterfuck, man. Like, what it ruined everything that good happened. Killer Cross even made his return in GCW as well.
That was a really cool thing with him playing the violin.
Oh, Nick Gage returned to GCW as well.
Well, we just jumped all over the. We just jumped everywhere right here.
Yeah. All right, Phil. One subject at a time.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna talk about the bullshit first.
Yes.
Yeah,
Let's
hopefully
delve into the
fuck Raja and his father for supporting him. Fuck anyone that's supporting him. You can all go fuck yourselves. Yes,
his father does not condone anything that he did.
I don't condone anything that Raj did. He went into business for him fucking self, all because he got a little butthurt over a fucking can that didn't even hurt him.
I'm gonna put it to you like this, man.
You don't even fucking apologize.
I'm gonna say this. All right, I'm gonna say this. If the guy didn't know he was working or whatever, he was just there, and he hit him in the head with a can, that's kind of disrespectful. I'm going to say that first and foremost. That's very disrespectful. And then when the guy tells you he's not working, and then the other guy walks up to him and says, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to work you into this. Everybody's going to go home happy. And then you get on Kick and you talk shit the whole entire time, like you're fixing to go fuck this guy the fuck up. That's where you fuck up. That's where
I'm tired of people saying I'm a bitch. He didn't call him a bitch at all.
He didn't do any of that. If you watch the video before and during and then aftermath, it's all whirlwinded. I wish this was a work, but it's not.
It's not.
I know it ain't. I wished it was.
The guy was in a fucking coma. I'm glad he's okay. He's recovering.
Me too. All the reports said he choked on his own blood, knocked all his teeth out.
And as for those people that are laughing about this, you can go fuck yourselves too.
This is an absolute tragedy.
This is not funny shit at all. This is
hopefully this guy is
you're
banned
laughing at a
from
guy who's basically
every
on
promotion.
fucking flatlining. You motherfuckers. I hope some karma bites you in the fucking ass.
Like I said, I'm hoping this guy is like banned from every sporting event from now on, because there's no way this man should be.
I'm glad too.
In any fucking sport now.
Does anybody know if they arrested him or going to charge him with anything yet? Or
the police are investigating. They've opened an investigation. He is still a free man. The biggest problem that could happen is that he was caught, say, after they squashed and shook hands outside after the can, which if you've seen the can thing, it's like a little tap. It's nothing. It's nothing like it's ridiculous.
That can was gimmicked. You could tell. Even Jordan could tell that can was gimmicked.
Of course, it was gimmicked.
It's wrestling, man. I mean, it's still a can. It can don't hurt. I mean, it's sort of like throwing a what is that thing called? A rubber ball, where it just a little foam ball. But I digress about all this. Even Rampage Jackson is said that he doesn't condone anything that his son did, which I'm very happy for Rampage saying that. But I'm going to sit here, and this is something I don't do hardly ever, and I'm going to take a stand for a social media guy, Mr. Beast, saying that he would pay for all this dude's medical expenses and everything else.
I'm actually proud. I'm actually happy that Mr. Beast is doing this. I normally do not like Mr. Beast at all, and I'm glad he's doing something good for this.
It's cool that he's willing. It's cool that he's willing to do it, but he should not. Raj should be charged, have to pay all of your boy's medical expenses, and go to jail.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree.
Cool. I mean, literally, this was.
It was
attempted murder.
This is not even a work. This is like
this was attempted murder. That's just what this was. This was attempted murder. Yeah, it was in a pro wrestling ring. Yeah, people could sign off and whatever happens, we're not responsible. I mean, yeah, all of that could happen. That's why he's not charged yet. But if you go online and you premeditated, I'm going to get somebody and all of this stuff. They need to pull the plug on. I mean, he's not even bothered to put out an apology yet.
The little shit in hiding. That's why he's a fucking coward.
He's not hiding.
He doesn't regret what he did. He regrets if he gets caught, but he doesn't regret what he did to the man at all. That's what it means.
Remorse for what he did. He's gonna feel bad like we're getting caught. Well, you should have thought about that before you attacked the guy, motherfucker.
That's what I'm telling you. He's not sorry that he did it. That's why he said my bad. He didn't say, "Oh, I'm so sorry." When they told him, they called him and they said, "Bro, the guy's not waking up. He's in ICU." He's like, "My bad." That's not somebody that's sorry. Somebody that's sorry if they get caught or they look bad.
Yeah.
The thing about it is, this reminds me of something else that happened in the 90s. And y'all probably know where I'm going with this. It was a big incident. It almost cost a company pay-per-view slot.
I'm waiting. If you don't tell me New Jack, I'm waiting for some barely legal type stuff, or even box. Somebody brought up boxes from the 50s. A lot of people brought up, just things this reminds them of. But it's bullshit, and the boy is wrong, and I wouldn't trust him in any MMA ring after. If he's not going to stop or follow orders, why is he going to follow the referee's orders?
I don't even blame UFC for banning, Raja at all.
I mean, I don't know about any of all that, but you're right. Well, I was going. Well, that's great. I was going with the New Jack situation at the mass transit incident.
Oh God.
I mean, does it or does it not? Almost. The only thing different was, well, there really is no difference.
There is a difference.
The difference was he wasn't hocked up on that New Jack.
There's a difference. New Jack had a weapon.
Paul Heyman.
You're right. New Jack had a weapon. That's right. He had a blade. But so did Raj. Raja had his weapons too, man. His fists. These right here, people don't realize that these right here can be legalized as lethal weapons.
Yep.
They really can. And for people that don't realize that, if you're trained in any type of MMA or karate or any type of martial art or any kind of Bushido combat sports type of stuff, you are a lethal weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going into a wrestling ring where it's supposed to be all for all intents and purposes.
Dude, even in Muay Thai, elbows in knees can be lethal weapons.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, Phil. I mean, the dude is a lethal weapon. I mean, he ain't Kid Shamrock, of course, but
he ain't Steve Blackman either. Steve Blackman actually
they had common sense.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying, and true enough, even Rampage Jackson said his son had a concussion. He shouldn't have been in anywhere where to have any kind of like physical contact with anybody. He shouldn't have even been there.
But that don't mean a damn thing. That's not an excuse.
It's not an excuse, but it's a liability on everybody involved.
Oh yeah,
it really is. And I will say for like what Mark Henry said, that it's Psycho Stu's fault for hazing the guy and this, that, and the other. And you did. I mean, you could tell it was kind of like a hazing segment at the beginning of that show. If you watched the beginning with the can incident, that was kind of a haze.
That's pro wrestling though, behind the scenes. Kurt Hennig and Scott Hall would have had Raj crying.
Okay, but again, this isn't 1980s. This isn't 1990s. This is 2025. And that shit don't go on in today's wrestling. And if it does, shit gets handled like CM Punk and Jack Perry. And this just was a isolated incident, and it can probably happen again anywhere at any time. The bad thing about it is it happened on Rikishi's watch. It happened at his pro wrestling company or his promotion rather.
WWE officially cut ties with them too. No more partners.
Yeah, I know, and there's gonna be a couple of other ramifications coming from it as well. I have a feeling.
A lot of wrestlers are probably gonna quit because of that.
When you want to talk about ramification, you see, Rampage said, my son had a concussion, should have been there. What about what he did to that man, and what that's going to do to that man's future? Will he ever be able to get back in the ring? Will he have CTE from this? How bad will this affect this man's life?
What kind of damage is this guy?
PTSD will even be worse because of that.
Well, I mean, he had PTSD. He is a vet. He was using wrestling as a way to cope with his PTSD. And yeah, and that aspect, I will say that, yeah, there's ramifications coming from that on that man's health. I mean, his mental health is gone, dude. I mean, I hate to say this, but that man's mental health is probably destroyed. If all things go well and he gets back in the ring and he gets back in everything, I don't think none of the wrestlers are going to look at him any different. I know I wouldn't, because number one, it was supposed to go this way, and the other person that was in the ring with you decided to take, like everybody said, take liberties. It wouldn't go in business for yourself. It was, I'm going to do something so grandiose or so bizarre that people watch this are going to be like, what the fuck? And it's almost like watching, and I hate to even use these words and put it out there like that. It's almost like watching a public execution. You know,
thanks, Bo and Monica.
And that's where I want to leave it at that on my end, because the only thing that saved that man was the other guys that came in and tried to push him off. The referee is at fault, number one.
Fuck that referee.
Yeah.
Referee is at fault.
Fuck the referee.
Done. That dude should never ever get a ref job. I don't give a damn. He shouldn't even be able to flip hamburgers at McDonald's personally.
That was ridiculous. You're gonna ball up fists, real rounds. You can see the man's unconscious. You're the third man in the ring. It's your fucking job, no matter what goes down, to protect the talent in a pro wrestling ring. That's your fucking job. Anybody in UFC, Herb Dean, anybody, any of them, they'd have covered that man in an instant. And it's your job to put your body on the line to protect somebody when they're
like,
out.
What was I watching? It was like some one of the wrestling events, and some fan jumped in as like the ref should have been the first one to fucking tackle him. But then again, they said they discussed there was supposed to be a spot there, right?
Yeah, but when you realize that man he was already out cold whenever he came down from the double leg takedown. Yeah, he was already out cold.
Yeah.
Because when he hit, his arms went straight back like this. They didn't move. And he was just getting hit, and his arms never moved to cover his face.
I got some breaking news. All right.
Is it good?
It's not good. On August 22nd, while competing at RevPro's anniversary event in the UK, Francesco Akira sustained a fracture to his right wrist and will be missing action to allow injury to heal. We apologize for the concern caused and appreciate your understanding. New Japan Pro Wrestling joins fans in wishing Akira a speedy, full recovery.
Well, damn, as if we couldn't lose another one. There we go.
It's just a wrist industry. Right wrist industry.
Industry? This is right wrist industry?
A right wrist injury.
Oh, wow. So instead of the wife, he has to use the mistress, huh?
Yeah, he has to use the old stranger danger, baby. Little stranger danger. But no, but
back on the subject.
Yeah, back to what we were talking about, Phil. You could have waited a minute, bro. We could have had that breaking news like after we talked about what we were talking about, Phil. But I get it.
Sorry.
It's good. It's all good. It's your birthday. Enjoy it.
Gummy bears.
So
will you stop?
The thing I want to know is
happy 50th, Phil.
Yeah, happy 50th.
39.
Whatever you say,
older than me.
It's your lie. You can tell it how you want to. But no, seriously, I know everybody is basically on the same way, but the thing I want to debate about this is there's a lot of people saying, well, the two people I want to bring up is Necro Butcher and Mark Henry basically have the same idea that Psycho Stu was in the wrong for doing what he did at the beginning of it. And like I said, devil's advocate, you're in the wrong for hazing. I do agree with that statement. But the man had 2 hours and some change to think about what he was going to do. And instead of doing what he did, he could have went about it a whole different way.
He stewed on it.
They also shook hands and said they were cool after it was over, before they got in the ring.
I agree.
It made him look like a backstabbing coward.
Well, let's get two things. Let's get something straight here.
Okay, a backstabber.
There's all right. Mike's right. There's hazing back then. Yeah, it's 2025, but it's kind of out of business world. I'm not condoning that, but there's a difference between giving somebody a receipt and attempted murder. And this was way over the line for what was. This was not a, hey, bruh, fuck you, or yeah, you smell funny and your mama dress you weird. No, this was a little tap of a can, which he thought the guy was a rustler. He tapped him to be like, let me see you work this. And your boy just stood at him like, are you for real? Like, oh, you trying to disrespect me? And the other guy's like, bro, we're wrestlers. We work all the time. But he way overboard in the ring. That was premeditated. It was wrong.
If anything, they did tell him hit him one time. You could hit him one good time.
Yeah, receipt.
But that man didn't just hit him once. He hit him a lot of times. And that's where I draw the line. I mean,
I agree.
Referee should be fired. Should never have a referee job, period, ever again.
Yeah, what referee?
I don't care what his bullshit excuse is.
He was standing in there like a deer in headlights. He's like,
The damn talent after the 20th punch or whatever had to try to get in there, and the ref was all, I'm not getting in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's shitty, dude. But the thing is, whenever you see something like that happen, and I'm the first one to say this, I've seen a guy who couldn't move in the ring, and I was a fan / working for a company, and I jumped the barricade. I literally jumped the fucking barricade because number one, person's injured. He ain't kicking out of the pins. He ain't kicking out. I'm sitting front row, and I'm watching this shit, and I'm looking at the referee, and the referee looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and I was like, I did that at him, like, throw your X up, and he went throw the X up, and he was like 1, 2, 3, and he was supposed to kick out, and he never did. And I was like, fuck this. So I jumped the barricade, ran to the back, and I was like, dude ain't moving. They all ran out there to come get him. Then he started getting up slowly, and we walked him out of the ring. And the other dude that won the match proceeded to continue on with the working. And that's understandable. But he looked around like, oh, fuck, did I just hurt this man? Because he didn't mean to injure the man. The man just took a bump wrong.
Right.
You know, things like that happen.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, a great example I could give you of that. A couple of years back, maybe 3, maybe even 4, Will Ospreay was in a G1 match against Sonata. Phil, do you remember when Sonata got his orbital bone broke?
Oh, yeah.
All right. The match just started. They barely did anything. All of it, you don't know it yet. We didn't know until the match was over. You see Sonata go down, and all of a sudden, Ospreay gets on top of him, kind of like Raja. And he just like on the face nonstop. Kevin Kelly screaming. What is he doing? The ref jumps in, is like, and calls it. They came up with that on the fly because of a mistake where Sonata got his orbital bone broke. Okay, in that amount of seconds, Will protected him, got him on the ground where he was covered up, made it look good, but didn't hit the man for real. One time, looked like he was beating the hell out of him, but he really wasn't hurting him. And the ref, the 2 of them and the ref, those 3 men in that ring, in 10 seconds, come to an end of the match, protected everybody that was hurt, anything like that, and protected the finishes and figured it out. That's communication. That's professional.
I'll tell you
That's the way it's done. And Ospreay played it up, talking with his heel.
One of my favorite shoots, though, was actually kind of funny, was the Kaito Kiyomiya and Kazuchika Okada shoot.
Oh, and he kicked him in the face. Oh, my
God. You and I saw that live, bro.
Between me, you, and Ginga Sinergo, we were like, what the fuck? Bro, that was just the way.
I still remember that, man. I was like, holy shit. Like, we're like, what the hell's going on? So, Okada just went fucking insane.
That was it. Okada flew on him, but I think part of that was the work of Okada going after him, because not all the strikes were real, but I think your boy, I don't think the kick was unprotected to the face was planned when Okada was on his knees. I don't think so. And I do think that's why they took the title off him and punished him after, because they were like, and I think it's why he lost the match, where Okada pretty much 4 moves in a row, it destroyed him. Their former champ. But yeah, that was insane. Okada just
career back a lot.
Okada was like just ignoring him in that tag match, ignoring him, being like, you don't mean nothing to me. And Kato from behind kicks him in the face, unprotected, in the face.
Yeah, Kiyomiya, I have to say he fucked around and found out.
Ooh, that was one of the most holy fuck moments I've ever seen live.
Dude, it was pretty brutal.
Yeah. I think I might have went off more harder for that than when we saw Kishin Liger, when he pulled off the makeup and all, and he went and tripped out into Evil Liger, and he pulled out the blade and he tried to stab Suzuki.
Oh my god, that was crazy too, man.
Yeah, he would pull out the knife and he ran there. Liger just went Evil Liger. Freaking your boy Milano was screaming on the mic, and then he pulls out the blade and he just runs Suzuki takes off running out the ring. He just went straight. That blade went straight through that fucking table. Straight through. I remember getting online. It was like 3 a.m. Number one thing on Twitter, Kishin Liger. It was all over the world. Kishin Liger.
Kishin Liger is a sick fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's your
instead of green mist, he spits out black mist.
Yeah. That's like fighting that's like Demon Liger.
That's his demon alter ego.
Oh,
Speaking of which, yeah, after that, what happened was like, what are the crazy work streaks you guys ever seen live?
something that just fucked up that wasn't planned. I think the most one I remember seeing that shouldn't have gone to plan as that probably that the infamous brawl for all where what you call it
Bart Gunn.
Bart Gunn knocking out Steve Dr. Death. Because they backstage they told him, yeah, it's real. Just go for it all, and it's like we're all behind you, but secretly, just like Dr. Death was supposed to win that.
Over half the wrestlers were hard way injured after that thing was over.
It's like that kind of because I guess from what the rumor was is that they'll start pushing Dr. Death to go against Austin.
Yeah. They were going to use that
after he got punked out in a fucking or knocked out in a brawl for all like then technically that kind of ended his career right there.
Mm-hmm.
They punt in the U.S., but in Japan though they still wrestle. He went back to Japan wrestling after that.
And besides the fact that it was Russo's stupid idea, the whole Dr. Death idea, bringing him in, pushing him to win so Austin could beat him. This was JR's creation, and JR was pissed that Bart Gunn ruined his shot to the bosses. But this was a JR production under the order of Russo, who created this whole tournament for one reason. He admitted he created the whole thing to shut Bradshaw up.
Yeah,
it worked. Bradshaw got knocked the fuck out too.
Yeah, but he lasted pretty long.
Like with the first round of the tournament.
No. He lasted like to the final four. But the one that shocked me out of the brawl for all that didn't go all the way was Godfather. That's a legit tough dude. A legit tough dude back. Somebody JBL would never fuck with.
Mm-hmm.
Legit tough guy. That dude is one of the Undertaker's personal clique.
BSK, man.
Yeah, that Godfather was no fucking. The man was a real life bouncer,
bouncer and biker.
Yeah, that dude was no joke. That dude is harder than
dude though in real life though. Really nice guy.
I think that was probably the first time I've ever seen something go wrong, but a legit fight on wrestling, live on TV. I'm trying to think.
I'm lucky that Haku was not there.
Speaking of Haku, that's the one I saw. Y'all talking about?
I know. There's clips of Andre. If he didn't like you, he would show it.
Oh yeah, Andre. When Hogan went to practice the slam on Andre before WrestleMania, he went to pick him up. Andre said, "Don't drop me." And when he went to pick him up, Andre, you know how big Andre's fingers are? He put one in Hogan's ass. He said he put his finger went in Hogan's ass. He says, "You don't drop me." Hogan was like, "All right, I'm not
finger. That's a fucking dick right there, man. Shit."
Well, that's what he did, and Hogan never told, but that's what he did supposedly. He's like, you were talking about
like during the match. He said, "Slam me."
Yeah.
Y'all were talking about things going wrong on TV. The WCW show was that Goldberg injured Ming, Haku, and then Jimmy Hart thought he was going to try to save the day. He went to the top of the rope to dive off on Goldberg because he knew Ming couldn't get up. Goldberg damn near kills Jimmy Hart.
Yeah.
So both of them had to limp off, and that was Hardaway. That was on the WCW Saturday Night Main Event. I was there.
I still remember when Goldberg killed almost. Well, he did Bret Hart too.
Yeah. Yeah, Bret don't let that shit go at all, bro.
As country would say, is like Bret Hart is a
crybaby.
Call him a crybaby, you know.
Yeah.
Y'all remember when this is back in WCW days? Y'all remember when Savage was kind of going nuts and he gave 4 top rope elbows to referee Mickey J? Y'all remember that? Do y'all know that Mickey J laid there and took it and he got like 2 broke ribs because Savage really does, like DDP says, you get a real elbow from Savage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mickey J had like 2 broken ribs and laid there and took it. Like that's why the elbow drop looks so good. DDP will tell you, he said it was a real elbow drop.
The reason why it looks so good because it was real.
Yeah, he said Savage would put everything into that elbow and you felt it. He said it hurt.
Yeah, but no, the thing I saw, it wasn't on television, but it was at a show that I was at and working, kind of. I'm not going to say the names, but one of them worked for OVW, and they came down here and they were working a show together, OVW versus the other company. And the champion earlier on in the night threw a title into the garbage can, like an old ECW stunt. Then he had buyer's remorse, kind of, and then he went out back and got shit-faced drunk before the end of the show. Then he got on a microphone and he started slurring words and didn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. And then the dude from OVW was like, I got this. Don't even worry about it. And he bloodied him the hard way and made him pay for it. So I mean, it's kind of like a work/shoot, but you get he gave him a receipt for doing dumb shit.
So basically, he fucked around and found out.
Yeah. And that guy is also in Tulsa King too. Very nice gentleman. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. And I have to say that he was a true professional. And one of the, like I said, you know, he did what he did, not because of the company that he was at, but for the wrestling business itself. Because you can't have your heavyweight champion walking around like a douchebag drunk as fuck.
Yeah. Check it out, guys.
You just can't have that. Ooh. I see your little turntable there. Yeah, we see that. That's beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, I came in at 7 p.m. last night, and by 10 I was done. I had to build that fucker. But yeah, it's real wood. It's pretty cool. It can hold up to 400. I haven't stacked it yet because I'm still doing inventory. I'm so far behind. Another box of vinyl arrived today.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I've been getting a minimum of 1 a week.
Oh, and, I finally got my package in.
You got your puzzle. Oh, I got that album. They had it was used, but it was shiny like brand new. I went up to $45, and the real one sells for $50. I got it for $45. So I have Division Bell now on vinyl gonna be coming in.
Nice,
dude. I watched it last night, and they were doing a lot of Kiss auctions last night. Holy shit!
They have a guy. Somebody died, or somebody sold off their Kiss collection. They're on week 10 of every Monday being only Kiss auctions. Week 10.
Yeah, they still said they got another whole month and a half, and they just now got more Kiss auction, more Kiss stuff coming.
Yeah, I am not buying anything Kiss. You can forget about that. But yeah, Monday nights are. It's Kiss Mania because I don't know whose collection they got. I have seen more bootleg, more rare vinyl, and more Japanese than in my life. Things I didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
With them, I mean, they're on week 10. I had it on for a little while. I was just listening to it while I was billing this fucking thing, but I was like, I ain't bidding on nothing now. I just got another huge bill in that I paid for another order coming in.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, this one's almost 300.
Speaking of music, last night, I know I'm jumping a little bit, but we'll come back to the other stuff because you segued into something I want to talk about. Okay. Becky Lynch saying that, you know, if I was from Birmingham, I'd die too.
Yeah, that's yeah. Somebody should have gone over with that. Is like, as much as WWE has done work with the Osbournes, yeah, that was not a good comment, right?
No,
I'm thinking that's why they thought they could get away with it.
I even heard WWE is in damage control, trying to figure a way how to apologize to the Osbournes after that.
I wonder what Sharon. I'm surprised Sharon didn't be like, "How dare you?" But
Kelly
yeah.
went.
Kelly's irate, bro.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough firepower right there. Yeah, I know he worked with the company, and he got. I think they put him in the Hall of Fame. But
he's in the WWE Hall of Fame.
but
they use his song for
War Games.
War Games
by Black Sabbath for War Games.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen this year.
yeah, I don't.
No,
this was not a good idea. It's too
Sharon is
soon.
gonna tell him to fuck off now.
Yeah, that was not a smooth move. This was not like when I think they pre-approved it too. When they told Charlotte, "I'm glad your brother died" or whatever, whichever one said that, I think that might have been approved because Flair didn't go off about it. But this, I don't think that they asked them, "Hey, can we use Ozzy?" Or I don't think that happened.
Yeah.
Nope.
I think she went off script too because I don't think Triple H would have wanted that to happen neither.
Well,
No, and now they're using Damage Control with Ozzy Osbourne now.
well,
The
I'm
Osbourne
gonna say
family.
I'm gonna say this about Becky Lynch's promos here lately.
He tries too damn hard.
They fucking suck.
Yeah, that too.
They're fucking terrible, dude. Whenever she came out there, they had almost zero reaction. Boo, face. Dude, she had almost zero fucking reaction.
You know why? I bet you. I mean, I'm gonna guess, but I bet I know why. Because just like Seth and Becky, that's like Triple H's kids, long time. I bet you they're not right. They're giving them bullet points, but they're letting them go say what they want, and she's not good freestyling. I bet you what you want.
It's
that
terrible.
too, and plus the fact that she's Irish. You got to realize that that's a different. You got to realize over in England, that's a different culture over there.
It is. You're right about that. That is a different.
To comparison, Irish are treated like Mexicans.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it is a different.
Over in England, Irish are Mexicans over there. So
Yeah,
it's like,
and what she did is basically fuck you.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's very, very disrespectful. And the other thing that I want to talk about too is we're talking about Becky and her shitty ass promos that fucking suck. Nikki Bella ain't fucking much better on the microphone.
Oh,
it is god awful. Last night, dude, I wanted to rip my throat out.
dude, I would not have watched that with the sound on to save my life. Nikki Bella. I mean, the only way it gets worse is that's the only way it gets worse.
I mean,
I'm gonna be honest, man.
And all because Becky
Nikki
wanted to have her Precious again. Have a Precious, the little hobbitses.
Nikki Bella, all she is TNA. That's it. She's
Yeah.
TNA.
Yeah.
She wasn't even a good wrestler at that.
No, she was not. She was a diva.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But that the women's roster for Raw, I'm gonna tell you the wrestlers. Io Sky,
Good.
Kairi Sane,
Good.
Great.
Asuka,
Great.
Rhea Ripley,
Very
Great.
good. Oh.
Roxanne Perez.
Great.
Eh,
Still got a
Getting
lot to
better.
learn,
Getting
though.
better. She's getting better.
She's getting better.
Has a lot of potential. Right, right, Josh?
Yeah. She has potential.
The rest of that fucking roster. Oh, Stephanie McCord. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Tops.
Rest of it.
I
The rest of it
I hit the desk. I hit the desk.
Every rest of them should be fucking fired.
Yeah.
Let me phrase that. Not fired. Put in NXT.
We're back in NXT.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're gonna find out after next year's
I don't
WrestleMania.
want none of them to be fired. I take that as I really don't. I want them to put it in NXT because of the fact Raquel,
Probably put a Wrestling Evolve or something.
dude.
On second thought, no, they probably get injured by those indie wrestlers.
Yeah, but the thing is, that roster.
Yeah, it's like Charlotte lost her step.
Well, her and Alexa Bliss, I don't consider them a Raw or SmackDown competitor. I consider them both being anything and everything because they're tag team champions right now.
Yeah, they could go anywhere and wrestle.
Yeah.
But I will say this about it: as much as shit I give about Charlotte, she could work. She can work.
Yes.
And same thing with Alexa Bliss. She can work too.
But also
as far as the rest of the roster, let me see. Who's the other Judgment Day chick? Rodriguez, right?
Yeah.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Shit, she is so stiff. She's stiff.
Bad. Dude,
y'all know what's going to happen next year after WrestleMania. We're going to watch some of these women get cut.
Oh yeah. And I will say this too. I forgot one too. I forgot one. Bailey's good too.
Bailey's great. Bailey's
great. Yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way, Mike, I saw apparently the fans were chanting, "Hey, Christian, won't you be my dad?" in England.
He is our father.
Not there yet, Graville.
He is our father. But anyway, no, we're still.
That would make you happy, Mike. That would make you happy, dude.
It does. He is our father. But the thing is, though, if you look at all the women wrestlers on Raw, and everybody's like Lyra Valkyria, I don't see.
You ain't there yet. You ain't there yet.
I don't see
it. I think they moved her up a little bit too quickly.
Just a little bit.
She at least needed another 2 years in NXT,
or at least 6 months. At least 6 months.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, like, I ain't even talking about SmackDown. I'm just talking about Raw. And and that's what I see. And I could be like, and I could understand that they work well with other people, but dude, if you watch the matches on Netflix, Raquel, not good.
Nia Jax. Jade's on SmackDown, right?
Yeah.
Jade Cargo?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on SmackDown. Okay. So is Nia Jax. Okay, so my bad.
But the thing is, I mean, the Raw women's roster is they didn't need Becky. And I'm glad she didn't go to AEW or any other company for that matter, but she's not that great in the ring, dude. Her promo skills are terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Her wrestling's dropped tremendously.
Yeah, a couple years ago, the man gimmick was
great. It was so over. She
was great. I mean, her promos were good, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what changed.
It's like her, and I hate to say this because I see it with UFC fighters all the time. They lose that hunger. They lose that hunger, and I think she's lost her hunger to be in the ring, man. I really do. I know that sounds shitty of me to say that, but it looks like she's lost her hunger.
Who?
Becky Lynch.
She has.
I mean, you can tell, man, because I mean, and I'm not trying to sit here and talk shit. It just, her matches, I could give two shits.
I think she just does it for the money now.
I mean, most of the roster does it for money. Phil.
I'll do her for the money.
Raw was. I don't know if you guys, if you watched Raw, but did you guys have any trouble?
Four 5.5 minute segments of nothing but commercials.
Yeah, like right in smack dab, right in the middle of it. It just
an interview, right in the middle of the interview.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it just can't, and I couldn't fast forward it or skip it or anything. I actually had to
watch it.
I had to stop it, restart it, fast forward all the way past that just to get back to normal. And I know I missed a whole entire segment.
No, you didn't. They cut it out. They cut it all the way out, dude.
Oh, so somebody must have said something.
I don't think it was nothing being said. I think it was caused time constraints because the way it opened up, it took like a 15-minute opening.
Well, the thing was with the commercial, I don't know if it was just me, but it just seemed like the whole entire show lasted 5 hours with it just constantly interrupting with 3-minute commercials. It just seems like this what should have been like under 2 hour show just kept going and going and going.
Train.
Let's go.
Oh, the train. I didn't hear it. There it goes.
Yeah, welcome train. I think they do it on purpose. I think they watch us, bro. I think they watch us.
How about that? We were talking about damage control with Ozzy, what they did. How about Cracker Barrel's news tonight? The old sign's going back up.
Yay!
Wait, what?
What? Who? Where?
Cracker
Bill
Barrel-
Cracker logo is coming back. They're not changing the logo after all.
Nope.
I didn't know they were going to, but okay. Well, yay, Cracker Barrel.
Damn, Josh, that's been all over the news and the media for a week, and the stock market drop and the inside change. That's been a huge fight, bro.
Rednecks everywhere put their foot down.
That's been a big deal. They changed the inside too. Now it looks like you're in an internment camp instead of in an old house.
I never bought anything from that freaking gift shop ever. But
Cracker Barrel, the rest of them good.
I did. I got an awesome ass owl water fountain for the house.
Dude, I got me a Johnny Cash record on vinyl.
I only got one. We only got like one Cracker Barrel around here, so
I'm fixing to say something
I've been
really
there like once.
I'm fixing to say something really racist, but it's against white folks. But the honky bucket.
Well, you're white. You're excused.
Yeah, so it's the honky bucket. Can I call it that? Can we call it that? Can we really call it that? That'd be awesome.
The honky tonk.
The honky bucket.
The honky bucket.
Marina says she bought a whatever a squishmallow is.
Squishmallow.
She bought this from Cracker Barrel.
It's like basically a big old plushy doll type thing. And it's like it's squeezable and all that.
That's what I call it, Squishmallow.
Okay, I think you want me to explain what a honky is. I don't
know.
I really don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know.
Well, I hear.
A honky is a plushie, according to
one right there.
It's a racial slur. It's a racial slur to white people.
I know it's a racial slur, man. I get it.
White people.
I get it. But I do know the other one, Cracker, because we look like saltines. Hey, man, crackers are delicious.
Oh yeah, I like a good cracker too.
Cracker, please.
So yeah, I mean,
I like something Hiromu would say if he came down here, Phil. Cracker, please.
But no, I mean, as far as I'm gonna go with that whole thing,
you call us gringo cabron.
Yeah, back cracking. See, I mean, whatever. You see,
Josh
the Cracker Barrel should have.
Josh
You know what the Cracker
half cracker.
You know what the Cracker Barrel should actually have, though. In all seriousness,
what?
You're like half cracker, aren't you?
Who?
You?
Me?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jordan, I say that is the whitest shit I have ever seen in my life.
Dude, it sounds awesome. It's great to have. I got this from Cracker Barrel for a decent price, bro. The water comes out the top into this rock, and then I have my 2 owls of doom that are like,
I'm done, dude. I am so done with that.
It's a little too white for me, dude.
I'm sorry, man. I had to. That's
God,
great,
bro. Wow. Wow.
But hey, I can't complain.
I know Native Americans are watching this.
Hey, I can't complain. I got a salt and pepper shaker that's like a skeleton mariachi holding 2 salt and peppers.
Bro, the ladies love the water fountain, bro. It gets them moist.
All right, everybody, good night.
That's a lot. I'm leaving it alone. Even this is terrible. So terrible. Yeah, that's all,
Yeah,
folks.
but you know what does not make the ladies moist? Motherfucking Jungle Jack Jim
Oh, come on,
swinging fucking
man.
dick. Old bitch ass 90210 fucking big as my finger
Oh,
fucking
man.
Jack fucking Perry.
Jesus, dude, come on, man.
Uh,
All right, gentlemen. So now hear me out. Hear me out. We talked a little bit about the Becky Lynch and how much the Raw roster of the women are do some stuff. The other thing I want to talk about is what I forgot. Oh, Killer Cross.
Killer Cross
He
is
says
officially
it's not a
done with
work.
WWE.
He said it's not a work.
Well, he's back to his moniker, Killer Cross.
Well, I mean, he used that before in TNA. He used it in the Indies before he went to WWE. And when he went to WWE, they changed it to Karrion Cross. And then when he left, he never did any indie dates. He brought him right back, and he was still Karrion Cross.
Actually, he did some indie dates.
No, he did some indie dates. He did. Matter of fact, he was at one of the Warrior Wrestling events
As Killer Cross.
as Killer
Yeah,
Cross.
he also wrestled Minoru Suzuki in a match at a New Japan Strong event during when Cody Rhodes was wrestling during Mania weekend in Dallas.
Yeah, he did a good job. The crowd applauded him, and he bowed properly to all four sides of the crowd. Cross respected the ring. He respected Suzuki. It was looking like he was gonna have a future, man.
Yeah.
Now he just has to. Now he just has to fall and pray.
No, I think this is for the better. I think this is going to be a better for his career now. Now he's unleashed and not fucking tied down.
I don't know if it's still a work though, man. And I'm gonna say that too. I still think it's a work.
It could be with GCW. You know, kind of. They partnered with WWE before, but I'm gonna do my best, Larry Sabisco right here. Like when he told Medusa when she lost her career. As for Scarlett, she's going back to where all the women go, in a kitchen.
Views and opinions.
The views and opinions of Jordan.
No. Larry
reflect,
Sabisco.
Mike,
Larry Sabisco. Larry Sabisco said that on live TV.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
All I'm going to say, man, on that whole situation is, yeah, but I still think it's a work. Scarlett and Karrion or Killer, whatever you want to call him. I think it's a work, all because of the people that he assigned to work the indie dates with, because he's asking for so much money. I do believe it's a work. And I'm talking money. It ain't like, oh, it's just a little bit of money, like wherever somebody gets released and they do a job.
Man, hell, look what Matt Cardona.
It would be if it was a work, it'd be a hell of a first time angle with somebody from WWE being allowed to do that. That'd be pretty impressive.
Second, remember whenever Bryan Danielson got released the very first time from NXT, the Nexus gimmick?
Yeah.
He wrestled in Shakara and wrestled a couple indies and then came back.
Yeah, but he was legit fired the first time, and they brought him back. But he was legit fired. He tried to strangle.
Not be changing their logo.
He tried to strangle Justin Roberts. That was unscripted, and they were like, "That's too violent." But he came up with that on the fly by strangling Justin. What's his name with his own tie?
Yeah, Justin Roberts got arrested at Forbidden Door.
This just popped in my head. I remember we were talking about unscripted stuff on that happened on TV. The wrestler with Kurt Angle, that the up and coming wrestler. He came
Daniel Puder.
Yeah, came in, choked him, tried to choke him out, and he pinned him quick. I'm sorry, that just random thought just popped in my head.
Yeah, he put him in a legit arm breaker.
Come on, when Angle pinned him really quick.
Yeah,
no. When Angle came out and said to all of the Tough Enough crew, "You think you're tough? Get in here and shoot with me." And Daniel Puder shot on Kurt Angle and had him in a real arm breaker. And that shit. And then he was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And that was the end of his career. After they I think they got him in a battle royal. Didn't they let him go in a battle royal with Hardcore Holly, Chris Benoit, and somebody? The three of them beat the shit out of Daniel Puto.
Oh yeah, each one of them. Yeah, they fucking. Yeah,
It was
ended that guy's career.
It was Benoit, it was Hardcore Holly, and I'm missing me. Oh, Eddie Guerrero was in that match because I always say, you know, you in trouble when you in a ring and the nicest guy you fighting is Eddie Guerrero. You know you in trouble.
Well, I remember he came in the ring with, I think he came in the ring with Eddie Guerrero. Then Benoit came in, chopped the shit out of him. Then when Hardcore Holly come on, I was like, oh god, they sent the assassin.
Oh yeah, they were like, this guy, we're giving him a receipt. They put them all back to back and they let him beat
because he almost made Kurt Angle tap out.
Yeah. They beat the shit out of him. I was talking with somebody. This was just a funny thing. You were talking about Killer Cross. I was talking with somebody the other day, and I don't know if they made a mistake. He was like, "Yeah, Killer Ass," and I was like, "He's like, no, I mean Killer Cross." I was like, "I don't know. I kind of like Killer Ass, bro. It's kind of good. That was kind of funny."
I think that's Scarlett's new nickname, Killer Ass.
Yeah. Oh shit, she got a nice ass.
Smoke.
Hey, everybody in the comments, remember to wish Phil a happy 50th. It's his birthday.
Little
rib there, Phil. Little ribs. Yeah. Little ribs. You know.
Yeah,
Don Callis says happy 50th.
And all hopefully is like, I hope this he's able to bounce back from this, and I hope his career flourishes because, like I said, Vince did damage to his career. I mean, and it was there was no for some reason, no matter what he did, like until the end, like right at the end, it is like it just seemed no recovery was in sight.
Oh, I agree, man. I totally agree with that because the Gimp suit killed him, man. The Gimp suit killed him. The 90-second squash match that Jeff Hardy did to him was wow.
Even Jeff Hardy says it's like this guy's a champion. Why am I winning against him? He should be beating me. This is his debut.
Vince McMahon likes he liked to put people a notch down, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, he never liked Triple H's guys. He did one. Austin Theory.
And Triple H.
Yeah, look at him now.
Yeah, Triple H don't even like him now.
Same thing with Drew McIntyre. I remember after all the stuff that came out with Vince, he's like, "Yeah, I'm the chosen one." I like how I'll see him Punk winning right after his eyes. Like, you're the chosen one. Chosen by who? Go ahead, say his name. I dare you. He was like, motherfucker, and he stopped that bullshit after that.
Oh yeah, I mean, what are you gonna say to that? And I'm gonna tell you another thing. I don't like the feud they're trying to put over with Bronson Reed and Roman Reigns. I think that is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
The Shula Fala.
The tribal thief.
Actually, that's pretty clever. I'll give it that. That part's clever. Honestly, is like, but I just like I don't see it going anywhere. I don't see.
And this is the guy that beat Okada and a master in the G1 Climax too.
Yep, that dude was gonna.
And the thing
he could have been IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
I do like that his promo that he cut. He's like, look at your tattoo. Is like he went after his heritage. He's like, look at your tattoos. Yours are all done in a shop. I earned my stuff. And I know a little bit about Samoans. It's like they take that shit personal.
I think both of them might have to watch their mouth around a certain man known as a Hinari.
Oh God, Hinari earned that tattoo.
Bro, Hinari's the real Islander. He even said it talking about Roman Reigns. He says, "Look at my face. I earned my shit. This is real."
Mm-hmm. He's a real tribal. He's a real tribal chief.
I don't know if Kevin Kelly was still there. Gimmick. The real tribal chief.
Mm-hmm. And I really believe that. I love the fact that he uses that song by Alien Weaponry, which is given in his indigenous native language.
You sound like you're underwater.
Yeah, you do.
Indigenous language, like the
There you go.
Hinari language. He's part of that. What is that name of that tribe?
Maui.
The Maui. Yeah.
Maui.
Maui. Yeah. It's
Well,
Maui.
he's an islander from New Zealand.
Yeah,
Yeah, which is the Maui, which is the natives to New Zealand.
they're Kiwi. They're a bunch of damn Kiwis. I have friends that live in New Zealand, so I call them a damn Kiwi.
Did we have one on here? Or is that from Australia?
That's Australian. That's Bozzy. That's Bozzy.
Oh, that's Bozzy.
He's from
What's up,
Australia.
Bobby? Come back on here.
I love that guy. The guy's a good guy, dude. He's from the land down under. Great guy. Very, very.
So we went from Killer Cross back to WWE. All right, so let's break down Forbidden Door.
I win.
No, fuck you, Phil. Before we break down the Forbidden Door, y'all want to talk about Heatwave for a minute?
Not really.
No,
No.
I didn't even know he
I didn't even know what was going on until
past weekend. You know,
Nobody had a fucking clue. I don't even think WWE really had it.
I remember them trying to cover him, but then I forgot about it. You know,
I will talk about NXT about last week.
Oh.
They did a spot where I thought it was absolutely dangerous, man. It's like, I don't know. Like there was I forget who it was. I think it was the champ. And a guy came on top of the ropes, was about to jump in. The champ went in and pushed him and basically slingshot him over past the announce desk. I was like I seen some spots, but I'm like, holy shit.
Do y'all remember the slingshot that was done in NXT back towards the entrance ramp? I think it was like early this year, late last year.
No. I haven't watched the WWE product in years.
Man, it was a slingshot. It basically, he used the ropes as a rubber band, and it went. Pew!
I watched Eddie Kingston get used as a rubber band over the metal guardrail as a slingshot on a table, and both his legs getting broken.
No, this was like. I think I remember the incident that you're talking about, but yeah, that guy just like he like literally jumped on the ropes and Superman, what's wrong? You know.
This was a vertical suplex off the ring onto a table that was on the back, that was too close to the barricade, and both of his knees went over the barricade and back up. He hit so hard, and it broke both of Eddie Kingston's legs.
Damn it, man! Brr. Anyway,
but this one is like, the guy like went to do a move off the top rope, and he is like get ready to come back in, but the guy like pushed him, and he's like, you can see him fling off and like completely. I don't know what the heck. They were in it was some place worse than fucking Hammerstein Ballroom, you know. It's like
last week they were at the Performance Center. They're going back to Homecoming. They're going back to the Full Sail University real soon.
No, this place wasn't the Performance Center. This place was they probably Performance Center tonight, but last week it wasn't. It was like I don't know. It was a weird ring setup. It was like there was. It was like it almost looked like sumo setup. Like it was a ring. It was like the ring. They had the floor. And all of a sudden, it just dipped off onto the sides. Then it was like a barricade where the fans were at. It was a weird ring setup. You might be able to look it up online or something like that.
Okay.
You guys,
he slingshot. He like slingshot and shot himself off into the announcer's desk and completely overshot.
Hey, Mike, before you get on to another subject, we got something we got to talk about, and I want to hear it from you because I do not know the details, but we need to jump over to AEW for a minute here.
Okay.
What exactly took place with Tony Khan and said talent?
Oh, yes. Jack Hager
Yeah, before we get into Forbidden Door.
Okay, Jack Hager lashed out at Tony Khan.
I'm 39, country.
No, you ain't.
Don't listen to him. He's senile.
This is coming from Sports
you.
Media. We'll talk about it. Here it goes. Sportskeeda is the one who wrote it, or came out with it, and it's Jack Hager or Jack Swagger.
Jake Hager, Jack Swagger,
whatever you want to call him. He retired earlier this month. He appeared on Insight with Chris Van Vliet and addressed his time in AEW, going on to heavily criticize Tony Khan for his management style, among other things. One of the things Hager detailed was a talent meeting that Khan allegedly ruined, and he was angry at FTR for not wanting to be on TV that night. This prompted a response from Dax Harwood on X, who called out Hager for his allegations. Cash and I were all at the all-talent only meeting that was called by Brian, Jericho, and Mox. Tony never interrupted. Cash and I have never refused to show up to work, and I dare to say, if you look at our schedule since Collision started, we're the most consistent talent that make both shows every week. I'm not really sure where all this is coming from, but it's mostly not true. Harwood wrote on X. So basically, what Jack Hager was saying, he unprofessional, criticizing his management style. He was almost a part of AEW for 5 years, expressed his frustration over the one-sided negotiation process for his contract and the perceived lack of support from Khan. He also mentioned that he felt underappreciated due to the lowball contract offers and questioned the direction of his career after leaving AEW. Hager's comments have sparked discussions about the management and business side of AEW and have been shared widely on social media.
Well, I mean, from a guy that always says, I like this hat. I mean, he didn't hardly do shit in AEW. So, I mean...
Well, I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's a Jack Hager comment. I mean, does it really hold any water in AEW? No.
No.
Does it matter anymore?
He was just a random guy in AEW. I mean, I liked what he did I liked his hat thing. It was quite funny, but I think the guy is just it sounds a lot like what's his face? Cryback.
Wow.
Ooh,
that's pretty low.
All right.
He sounds like fucking Cryback.
So speaking of AEW and the
before we get into this our Forbidden Door review is sponsored by W. If you're w.gg, use our promo code Ringside Rants, 10% off. Please buy some shit. Use our promo code so we can get paid,
motherfuckers.
Yeah. All right. Now we're jumping into AEW Forbidden Door.
Right.
I'm not even going to the 0 hour because I could.
Nobody knew what it was.
No one cares.
I did.
Yeah. Well, of course you care, Phil. Of course you care. But you're in the minority on this. This is a democracy here, bud. And 3-1, you're outvoted, so you get no vote. All right. So,
hey, wait a minute. I didn't get to vote.
Yeah, you did. You said you didn't want to care. You didn't care.
But you didn't ask me.
Okay. Do you care?
The hell no.
Okay. Now you voted. All right.
Yeah. I just wanted to be asked.
You're welcome. All right. So AEW Forbidden Door opened the main card with Adam and Christian versus Nick and Kip. And I thought it was going to be a lot worse than what the match was. The match was really good, man. I was very surprised at how good the match was. It flowed easily. And they kept calling Luchasaurus Kill Switch, which I thought was really hilarious. And I really loved the spots that he did. And it continued on with the whole angle between Christian and Edge going against FTR. And I'm so happy it's not going to be for the tag titles. I am so happy. But it doesn't mean that they're not going to have the tag titles eventually. But did everybody see on the screen whenever Christian was walking down it said asshole?
Yes. It's like I like how it says prophecy, role model, something else, and all of a sudden asshole.
Asshole. I was like, that's so awesome. So yes, I didn't get that from the Drizzling Shits. The Drizzling Shits match of the night. I'll tell you that in a minute.
Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. So,
Yeah.
So far, it's like everybody picked Edgy Christian to win, so we all knew that.
Oh yeah, 100%. It was an easy pick. It was an easy pick.
But so I believe the next match was
Mercedes Moné, Alex Windsor, Persephone, and Bozilla.
Well, what was it? Was that the next match? I thought that was the fourth.
It was.
No. It was a TNT. It was a TNT match.
Tanahashi versus Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, Takahashi. Yeah, but I'm just doing it on this thing. I'm not going from the actual pay per view.
Okay,
if that's
okay. So then we'll dissect this match.
Yeah,
and Mercedes Moné versus Alex Windsor versus Persephone versus Bozilla. Like, this is the first time I was seeing this woman. I'm like, Jesus.
She was like a female version of Vader.
Yeah.
Dude, did y'all hear what Dave Meltzer said about her? Like, she needs to stay in Stardom. Like, she don't need to go to AEW
or WWE.
What was his reasoning for that?
She's too good for those companies.
Well,
yeah, but that's not what Meltzer thought.
No, he thought that she needed to work on her career, her in-ring, not her in-ring, but her character development.
Yes, I do agree. I mean, she's still.
Her ratios are awesome, but she needs to work on her promos.
Even though she's really good in the ring, she still needs some work, and she needs that ring experience first. So,
and a lot of these e-drones and these other geeks online were like, "We need her WWE now." Like, dude,
no,
she wants to work on her fucking. Meltzer says she needs to work on her craft. Well, these are guys that hate Meltzer. These are the guys that hate Meltzer because WWE, they won't give WWE a 5-star match. That's why.
But I will give her prop. Like, she did a great job at the Stardom. Actually, everybody had time to shine, and even Mercedes, as much as she botches a lot, she did a great job.
We all agree that Alex Windsor has some cake.
Yes, but I'm going to say this about Alex Windsor.
Ospreay has some delicious cake. That's all I could say. Could give that.
You can tell she's extremely nervous in that ring still.
Yeah,
I mean, this is the first time she's ever been in towards a big crowd. You know, I say give it time.
The thing about it, though, Phil, think about it. All right, seriously, think about it. You're on a stage where thousands and thousands, if not millions, of people are going to see you. And I'm going to say this: last Dynamite before the Forbidden Door, she botched big time. Whenever she was supposed to catch Mercedes Moné, and she didn't.
I think she has a little bit of stage fright, probably, because I've never seen her hardly botch in the indies. Well, I mean, she's in the bigger leagues now, you know, so it's understandable.
I get it, but if this is her coming out party and showcasing her, I love it. But put in Ring of Honor, let her get some wins and losses under her belt before bringing her back to AEW Dynamite or even Collision. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I think she has a great look. I think she's an amazing talent. I think that, you know, like I said, she just has a little bit of anxiety and a little bit of stage fright, like you said. But to me, that match would have been a lot better without those 2 botches she did.
I think that's why there's a lot of botches in wrestling. I'm starting to think about it. Like, why is there a lot of? It's because they're nervous, stage fright. You know, they're under a lot of pressure. You know?
Yeah, you gotta realize these people. With AEW, you got to realize where they've been wrestling for the past couple years or the past year.
These people have been.
They haven't. I don't think they put at a venue where they're past like not even 1,000 people. And now you got like almost 20,000 people. You know,
it's a lot, man, and I know that, and that's what I'm saying. Though I'm not saying that she's a bad wrestler by any stretch of the imagination. I
She's
think the
in the-
match
she's
had a
in-
better
I
flow.
mean, I know she's a little nervous about coming from the indies to the big leagues, you know?
Mhm.
And I know that she thinks that she has big shoes to fill because she's also attached to one of the
Will
greatest
Ospreay.
wrestlers in the world.
I think
So-
I think she could do it, you know. Just give it time, you know.
Oh, dude, you're not listening. I'm definitely saying that she's worthy, but she needs to calm down, take a breath,
Relax. Take a chill pill.
Yeah,
I understand that. That's what that's what you're meant. I understand that. That's good.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So then we had Kyle Fletcher versus Takahashi. This match could have been match of the night, and we all thought it would be match of the night. However, they didn't give this match enough time, in my opinion.
I was gonna take a guess and say, let me guess, Greedy Khan cut them because he thought everything else was more important.
He only gave him a 10 to 15 minute window, and they didn't even go 10 to 15 minutes. I don't think. I think it was like 10.
I like your
it was
Kingdom of
like-
Sorrow shirt, by the way, Jordan.
You like my what?
Kingdom of Sorrow shirt.
Oh, you know about that?
Yeah, Jamie Josta and Kirk Winstein. Hell yeah.
That's
good.
right. That's
Sludge
right.
Core.
Right.
But yeah, and Kyle won. Kyle looked really good. Takahashi looked really good. Hiromu, I mean, the match was really, really good. It was just very, very quick. It was there was no,
I would say is this one. I did not like the finish.
uh-uh.
Oh no! I'm thinking of wrong match.
You're thinking of the Okada match.
Bitch.
No, I'm thinking of like McGinnis and
Oh, that was
yeah. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay, my bad. This match was actually really good. It was really good, but it's like you guys said, it was really quick.
It was really quick. It didn't get enough done. To me personally, I think the Monet match should have been cut a little bit shorter, and this should have had a little bit more time to develop because it was one of the only highlights of New Japan on this card.
Exactly.
And it should have been more highlighted for that reason.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking nothing away from any of the other matches at all. I promise you I'm not. But this right here felt like a real Forbidden Door match. And what would have made it even better, in my personal opinion, if Takahashi would have won the title. And that's nothing against Kyle, because then Kyle could go back to New Japan and have a big feud over there. And you know, it'd be amazing. But I digress. I'll throw that away.
And I also want to point out that Mike lost on this match.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I went with Takahashi, man, because like I just said, I defended my pick. I defended what I said, and I stand by it 100,000%. But we're gonna go to the FTR versus Brodito versus the Hurt People, and I called that during Dynamite. Do y'all remember me calling it during Dynamite? I thought it'd be a double DQ, but it was a time limit draw. I even was putting time limit draw. And Jordan said, "Goes, man, I don't think they'll do a time limit draw for a tag match."
I got it wrong. Anything I got wrong on that card, I could blew the tag match by mile.
Yeah, I called it, but I did write down double DQ. But I was
the only one that chose Brodito.
Yeah. Jordan was the only one that got the win on this one. Man,
Not me.
I was the only one with the win.
Half point to Mike.
Half point to me. I'll take the half. I will
All
take
because
that
the Gates
fucking
of
half.
Agony distracted the Hurt Syndicate.
Dude, Gates of Agony are going to be the next big thing. I hate to say that, dude. They're going to be the next big thing.
They're a great tag team. When I saw them in Ring of Honor, I thought they had a lot of great potential. You know, especially with Toa Leona. I mean, he was trained by Rikishi.
Yeah.
And Bishop Khan, another Khan, by the way, Jordan.
Khan!
But the match was a really good match, dude. Everybody was good.
Yeah. Everybody did their part on this.
Dude, I really thought FTR was walking away with it several times, dude.
I didn't expect Brodito to win. I truly didn't expect that.
Me either. I completely I would have had money against it.
And Jordan had FTR. Dude, I'm telling you, I thought FTR was going to win the damn thing. But I'm going to tell you who impressed me the most in this match, and y'all probably going to love it too, was Shelton Benjamin. Shelton outshined Bobby. He outshined Brody King, and he was on par with Bandito in this match, in my personal opinion.
Shelton's always been. He's like what D'Lo was to the Nation. What X-Pac was to he's always Shelton is the worker, man. He's the fucking worker.
He was the same way when he was in Suzuki Goon as well, wasn't he, Jordan?
Yes, the man is talented, always was good. If you ever want to talk about a B+ player, like just selling, like you know how they called Bryan Danielson B+ player in WWE, but I mean he showed he can be the top. Shelton Benjamin is not world championship material on the big stage, but he's a hell of he's better than a good hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He's someone you would like to have in your corner to work with.
Oh, sure.
100%. 100%.
I love the stuff in New Japan, Noah, Ring of Honor. I even loved it when he was he formed the world's greatest tag team in Ring of Honor again with Charlie Haas.
There's another underrated talent.
I'm waiting for y'all to get to a certain match because I have a lot to say.
One of my favorite parts of a tag team was Shelton was going against the Kingdom and everything. And Maria thought she was getting groped by her husband, and apparently it was Shelton.
What about this, man? Does anybody remember the Kings of Wrestling versus the world's greatest tag team? That feud they had in Ring of Honor. Claudio Castagnoli and Chris Hero versus Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin.
I remember that.
You ain't hearing me gripe about a damn name in that match, in that era, in that date.
Another good match was
awesome.
The Briscoes versus. I'll tell you another good tag team match: the Briscoes versus. It was Lance Archer and Bulldog Jr.
Oh, the Killer Elite Squad was brutal, bro. That was a brutal tag team.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ain't no boys.
You know it's bad when Lance Archer's the nice guy on your team.
Damn.
Yeah. Bulldog Jr. would stand on the camera would be panning, he'd be posing, and the camera scrolls down, that dude's hardway standing on the people's faces in the aisle. Like, Bulldog Jr. is a fucking nasty piece of work, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he learned that from his grandfather, Stu Hart.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a monster.
He's a MMA fighter, too.
Yeah, but I will say this. Congrats to Brodito. I'm really glad Brody King has a tag team title. He deserves it. He really needs that TNT title, in my personal opinion. But
matter of fact, I'll point out the only title change that happened all night,
which is okay. I will say it's okay. But the next match, I called it the sleeper of the night. In my personal opinion, I will stand behind it. I will stand behind this match for being it to be the sleeper of the night. However, I had it wrong, and I'm okay with having it wrong. But Nigel McGuinness did everything as a heel persona to win this match. Yeah. And it was so good to me to see Nigel go back to his ways whenever he was Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. Basically, fuck you. I'm going to do it my way.
You got to give the people what they want. And Great Britain and the UK love heel Nigel.
Dude, I mean, I'm marked. I'm not going to lie to you, gentlemen. I'm marked like a big dog.
I even marked out when Brian Danielson was on commentary.
Yeah, it was a great technical match.
You hated the ending.
I did not expect Nigel to win, but at the same time, I did not like the finish
with Daniel Garcia.
I didn't like it being
Daniel Garcia didn't even finish. No, it's like I didn't like the way Nigel was pinned. I mean, it was just like I don't know. Go back and look at it. It was just it looked something fucked up.
Well, that was probably like it wasn't a botch. It was a they went over time. They went like 5 minutes over what they were supposed to go, and the referee hurried it up and killed it. That's the why it looked the way it did, and you can tell. And you can tell because at the end of the match, Nigel looked a little disgruntled, if you recall correctly. because he wanted more time. But it's Nigel fucking McGuinness. And it's Zack Sabre Jr. Of course, dude. That's why I called it the sleeper of the night, because I knew they were going to go over what they were supposed to. Number one, and number two, I knew they were going to deliver in spades. And the reason I called it the sleeper of the night, because everybody thought it was like, oh yeah, we know Zack Sabre Jr. is going to win. Cool, right. I did too. That's great. And everybody's like, yeah, this is going to be a whatever match. This was over delivered. When you had the whole crowd standing for everything that was going, it was elevated.
It had to over deliver, dude. It had to. For the two people it was in the location, it had to over deliver. It needed to.
Yes, and it did. In my personal opinion, that's why I called it the sleeper of the night, because the people at home, they didn't see. Most of them probably went to the bathroom, or they got up and go, man, this match is boring. And I can understand that. But, dude, when you level the intensity and you get the face over, then you do the heel work, and then you do the more face work, and then you do the heel stick again, and the crowd ramped. Every time the heel stick would come into play from Nigel, the crowd would erupt like a motherfucker.
Yep.
And I was just like, dude, I had goosebumps. And I was like, dude, this is so good. But at the same time, I do agree with Josh, what he said at the end of the match. It just looked funky. Like the whole last, I'd say, minute and a half, it looked kind of weird, didn't it?
They told him step on it.
Yeah, it was rushed. It was a rush finish.
Yeah, they told him go home, step on it.
Mm-hmm. But
which I don't like. I don't like it either. But
it is what it is. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Bad time management by Tony Khan.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you what he should have done is take minutes away from the Mercedes Moné match. And I'll stand behind that again. And I'll tell you another match that went a little over was the next match we're fixing to talk about. And I did not like how it ended either. And it was Okada versus Strickland for the AEW Unified title. I didn't like it. I'm going to be honest. I didn't like it.
What didn't you like about it?
Okada didn't put in his all, man. It looked like it ain't New Japan Okada, man.
I agree. And AEW makes them all lazy and lets them know you can work less to make more money. And he's like, well, y'all want me to be a heel? I'm going to be that's my persona. So, I mean, they pretty much said, yes, please be lazy. And that's not Okada, so that's a shame to hear.
To me, the drop kick is so beautiful. The drop kick is so beautiful.
Of course, he's got the best drop kick.
Has it's just disappointing. I hate to say it, but Okada is just not his former self anymore.
You have to book that man like he is Kazuchika Okada, not like you have Kazuchika Okada. This is 100% Tony Khan's fault. 100% Tony Khan's fault. And I feel like every New Japan talent suffers from it in an AEW ring. Since day one.
There's been a couple of them that didn't.
I feel like all of them. The match everybody carried on about with Bryan and Omega, I didn't think was that good, the 60-minute. I mean, it was good, but I've seen better.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to say things about New Japan that are probably that'll make people upset, but New Japan, if people haven't seen those matches and they get to see them on American television because they don't want to pay the money to watch the New Japan stuff,
well, they don't know about
they're kind of like let down. And the sad part about it is because when they were in New Japan, that's a whole different the
crowd.
No, it ain't a crowd. It's
the booking. I'm gonna tell you, it's the booking. It's the way Gato gave them importance. The way Gato said, "I want you to emphasize this." It's all about the difference between Gato and Tony Khan. That is the problem.
Well, I wouldn't even go as much as Gato. It's the work ethic, man. And I'm gonna tell you this: I'm a fan of Jay White. I think Jay White's an amazing talent, but in AEW, I don't like him. I don't care. And the only person I know, he's not a New Japan talent, but whenever he worked in Noah, Takeshita, he's the only one that has not been able to be faltered. He has not faltered not one time in AEW. Every match he is in, he puts on his best effort.
Yeah, but he's still got something to prove.
Yeah. Ospreay does as well, man. Ospreay's been putting on some fucking bangers.
And killing himself. Like I said, Tony Khan would kill him.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute. Yeah.
But this match here, at the end of the match, after Okada wins, Wardlow comes in, destroys Swerve, and joins Don Callis at the ramp.
Let's hope they get it right this time. They get a whole other chance. Don't fuck Wardlow up.
Every fucking time, dude. He was in Pinnacle. He was in the other shit. I mean,
don't fucking. You got a second chance with Wardlow, and y'all on chance number 3 with fucking Hangman. Don't fuck up Wardlow.
Did you hear Maki Ito? Also, found out Maki Ito's contract expired in TJPW. She's going to continue working in the U.S. now.
Phil.
Sorry. Sorry.
He just goes off on tangents.
Zero score.
I love you, brother. But
you know what? I'm gonna buy a little fleshy squirrel every time. Every time Phil just goes off, so I just go. Yeah.
And the next match, which you know what, I take my pick back for being sleeper of the night. Josh, I think you won sleeper of the night with Athena versus Toni Storm.
Y'all go ahead. I got a lot to say about this match at the end.
Honestly, this was a sleeper of the night. I mean, these two women tore it up. I mean, obviously, my pick didn't win, but still, geez, oh Pete. I mean, they just went back and forth, technical move all over the place. Both these women shined that night. This was definitely the sleeper.
I have to admit, I was like, but that Nigel match, man, everything was leveled, but the crowd was so into it. But the other people watching it at home, I don't think they were that into it. Maybe I can see the disconnect from the American crowd versus the UK crowd.
Yeah,
but this match here, it had you could feel. And the animosity, but I know there ain't really no animosity, but you could feel the tension and the animosity between both women. Athena had something to prove. Tony's like, prove it, bitch. And that's the way they were, dude. Like, bang, 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 bang. And then Tony wins, and I was like, okay, where do we go from here? That's where I was at. Like, where the fuck do we go from here?
I mean, I in all honesty, I thought Athena was winning this. I thought Athena was going to win this. It's like because I was watching the whole show. I was like, come on. I was like, I know another title's got to change the hands. I know another title's got to change. But I guess
it could have been so, and I hate to say it could have been cliche for her to win this past Sunday. But I'm glad she didn't win, because now you have a chance to have a triple threat match between Athena, Tony, and Mercedes. And all three of those women should have the titles on the line. All at the same fucking time.
Ooh.
But
you know who they're going to put it on, right?
Yeah, I know a lady that has 17 belts. I mean
Arthur now 27. So Lance Storm, that's 27.
Well, I know she only has 9, but I'm just being facetious.
I know.
Yeah, well, Phil's 50 today, everybody.
Phil's 50.
39. Damn it.
50. Happy birthday, Phil. 50 years old. How does it feel to be 50, Phil?
How does it
39, motherfuckers.
We're worried about you, man. We're getting ready to prepare because we know you're going to be turning senile very soon.
He's already got the squirrel syndrome.
I swear.
Oh, fuck you guys.
You know you love us. Don't even go there.
All right.
But yeah, so
Social Security in a handful of years, Phil.
Yep. Next year you'll be 65.
Yep.
I love you, brother.
You
But
guys
no,
are
seriously
wrong.
though, what is your take on this whole thing, Jordan? Go on, talk about it.
Oh boy, this fucking match. All right, we knew both of these women could go. We knew it was going to be badass. I didn't carry on about it because I mean, we got what I thought was going to happen. Here's what I got to say. In case you didn't get the fucking message, Athena's going back down to Ring of Honor that she has hit her ceiling, and Tony Khan does not give a shit about her. He got her because he knew she could go. She could make it believable. There's no desire to ever put another title on her again unless it's Ring of Honor. And if you know the woman can go, why won't you back the woman? Two reasons. Either you don't like the way she talks and she's a character, or you don't think she's attractive. Because we know she could go in the ring. So I blame Tony Khan. Athena should be main card roster, should be former champion already, should be helping to lead that division. And you're not getting it because Tony Khan doesn't, for whatever reason, she's a good hand and that's all he sees in her. So y'all go ahead and make sure y'all mail y'all nice little comments if y'all love Athena to Tony effing motherfucking Khan.
Wow.
I
And
mean-
I thought I was gonna have rants. Damn it, Jordan, 2 for 2, dude.
Bro.
Last week and this week. Holy
Bro,
shit.
fucking tell it. All right, we know Athena's talented. Why else would you not push that woman? Is it A, she's not good on the stick, or B, you don't think she's attractive enough on your television? What's the problem if she's one of the best wrestlers in the company and in the world? Why don't you push her? Ask Tony Khan that one. What's the deal? She's not a B plus player, but you making her a C plus. Fuck Tony Khan.
Okay then.
Hey,
And you know what? All I'm gonna say to you, Jordan, is you now own the fucking hat for the ranting now. Congratulations, my brother.
Yeah.
Wear it with pride.
Yep.
Fuck. I thought I was good. Damn it.
Yeah. Check out my raw chicken season ready for the gumbo.
Ooh, we gotta make a drive right now.
I would have been done way earlier, but I forgot the damn chicken frozen until 8 o'clock in the like 3 hours ago. So the thing was a solid block of ice. So I just been cutting it up, talking with y'all.
All right. So, and I want to ask you both something because you, Phil, and you, Jordan, on the next match had this being the drizzling shits.
I just took an educated guess. That's it.
This chicken stock puts Swanson to shame. Swanson stinks. This is the chicken stock.
But this match over delivered for a world title match, in my personal opinion. And Heyman did his thing, dude. MJF did his thing as well. But and I will
I
say
just
this,
waited on the drizzling shit because I just like whatever. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know.
yeah. But I mean, the drizzling shits of the night. I think Josh got that one. I really do. And Josh and Kelly got that on dead spot,
Which
and I
one?
think they got match of the night, the Mercedes Moné match.
Yeah.
None of the matches were bad, though, in my opinion. None of the matches were.
But
I heard
had
people,
those watches.
I heard people say the MGF Hangman match was meh. That's what I heard from podcasters. They were like, it was good and they like watching it, but it wasn't all that.
Probably from JD from New York.
No, that was not
we
who I.
mentioned that guy's name, Phil. We don't mention that fucker.
It wasn't him.
Thank
We don't mention
God.
that guy. We don't
No.
mention that guy.
To me, this match was, I don't know. It's just like it didn't belong on the card.
There you go.
It was an AEW Dynamite main event.
Yeah. I mean, they could have saved this for the next an actual AEW pay per view. They could have had this slot for some. They could have did a triple threat for some title with
New Japan.
AEW, New Japan, and CMLL. I mean, you only had one CMLL representative on this whole card.
Yeah.
I mean, this match, it was. Don't get me wrong. It was an all right match, but it just didn't belong on this pay per view.
It really didn't. It didn't, but it did. And The only reason it did is because it is a world title match, and NJF got his way where he didn't have to put his contract on the line, and that's okay, and I'm okay with that, kinda.
And I
But
hope we see more of Athena on AEW because she's getting some good, finally.
Dude, that was it. Tony Khan just gave her thank you by paying her and letting her fight for the women's title in England. That's a thank you. Now go back down and shut up where you belong in ROH. That's what's going on with her. It's fucking sad.
I agree.
Now, about the Hangman and Page match, I am less pissed about the match than the stipulation and that Tony Khan again changed what the contract means. Now, none of y'all have talked about this yet.
No, I was going to talk to that after we did all this, but go ahead. I'll let you have
it. If you want, I'll wait because, I'm going to smoke the cigarette. But if you want, I'll wait on that. But that I have a problem with. You can't just because you feel like it announce to the crowd 1 week on your television, this is how this contract works. This is what's going on. He's defending it. And then, he's not going to defend it. But you know what? We're going to give him a world title match anyway, even though he's got the contract. Oh,
Well,
and by the way, from now on, when you announce you fighting for the contract, it's no more cash in. You have to let him know a week ahead because Tony Khan wants to be able to sell his matches. Yay! Fucking asshole.
Well, I mean, it's different than WWE. WWE wants you to be, we want to get you with a surprise factor.
Isn't that what the whole point of the idea of the concept is? Isn't the whole point? It was taken from Money in the Bank, and the idea is the surprise and the build up and the shock of the cash in. Isn't that 50% of the point of the contract?
I agree.
Yeah, so where's the excitement after? Okay, in a week, this guy's fighting this guy, sanctioned, and here's the contract. Okay, well, we better hope it's a damn good match because nothing else matters now. To me, you just shot yourself in the foot. But I don't like the lying to the fans. One Dynamite, the rules are one way. The next Dynamite, we know we're not going to make him challenge for But you know what? We're going to give him a title match anyway. And I will give, you mentioned JD. I won't mention him. I will mention Jesse. Jesse had I watched the clip. Jesse had a good point. He had a great point. And he said, I just lost my train of thought, but he said, he said, damn it, he nailed it. It's like, okay, what is the Money in the Bank for? Jumping over to WWE. The Money in the Bank is for you to put on a talent 10-1, a future world champion, someone who's going to become a big name in your company. Okay, so we come over here. Who's got the contract in AEW? An already proven main eventer, MJF. MJF has been there. He's been the champ. He's one of the top guys in the promotion. So you put the contract on him who doesn't need it, doesn't need that build, doesn't need that excuse. So there you go. So it's worthless again. And then you're going to give him a match for the title, even though he holds the contract, but it's not with the contract.
Hold on. The reason why that was, though, he weaseled his way out of it by almost setting Mark Briscoe on fire. Literally, he doused him in gasoline and had a lighter, and you got to the count of 5. And it was like 1, and Heyman's like, stop it. Don't do that. 2, 3, and then Heyman's like, you know what? Fine. You can have your way. See you in UK. I'll see you this Sunday.
Well, and the other thing I don't like is it foreshadows to me that, I mean, I don't see it. I don't see MJF cashing in on Hangman. It's going to be somebody else. That's what that tells me. I don't know how long you get to hold the contract for in AEW. I don't know what the stipulations are with that, but I mean, would it make sense for? Why would it make sense for MJF to take the title off of Hangman? It makes no sense to me. They just had a match. I don't think there's enough rivalry. I don't think it's important. Why MJF should take it from Hangman? That don't make no sense. I could see Swerve and MJF, or I could name 10 other people. I just don't see why MJF and Hangman. If anything, I try to keep those dudes apart for another 4 years and let them go at it again. Don't pull a Randy Orton and John Cena with us and do this shit 12 times in a row.
Yeah, that shit was garbage.
Or Austin and Taker in 98 or 99.
Or Austin Rock 17 times in a row.
You had the three big ones, but nothing was as bad as Undertaker and Austin, and then the other one I said that shit went on and on Orton and Cena. That's like a million fucking times a main event.
Or here we go. Here goes the big one.
What, the 4 or 5 matches with Brock and Roman? Ooh, that was so bad. I have a friend who's a hardcore Roman fan at the time. At that WrestleMania break, he was like, "Dude, this sucks." I was like,
Dude.
"Yes, it does," especially after the Nakamura and AJ screw job we got from Vince.
Or even better yet, how about this one? Kevin Owens and Roman.
I must not be paying attention too much for that.
Now, 4 times.
Now, you put Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in the ring, I'll watch every single fucking time. That's a different story.
Yeah, dude, they go hard, bro.
Yeah,
they go hard, bro. That's a whole different. That's a whole different phenomenon right there.
I agree.
But no, seriously though, man, that the whole ordeal behind that new stipulation with the contract, I'm not a fan. I'm not.
Me either.
The only thing I can
I want a title shot, but I don't want to use my contract.
Yeah. The only thing
that did not make sense at all. That's all I'm gonna say.
It does, and I'm gonna tell you how it makes sense. The guy I watch all the time is Ango. He made it make sense. AEW is wanting to, like, for example, let's just say MJF has a title shot, right? Let's say Heyman loses it to who could he lose it to make sense? Bobby Lashley.
That is something I could see before Lashley gets too old. If they're gonna use, I said this last week, they're gonna use Lashley. They need to pull the trigger soon. I mean, he's got age already. You can only push that dude so much till you wear him down in the main event. Even if he's safe worker, I'm like, if you're gonna use Lashley, use him now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And okay, so we got Lashley versus Hangman, and he beats Hangman clean or dirty with Shelton's help, and then MJF comes out at the end of that match and goes, "You know what? On Dynamite next week, Big Bobby or Bob,
Big Bobby,
or can he cash? Can he cash in right then and there, like any Money in the Bank?
No, he can't. He has to call his shot. You got to call your shot, and I like that because in WWE, some of the guys that's won the Money in the Bank, they have called their shot too. I gotta bring Jordan back up.
My bad. I got so excited. I was gonna say it to Phil.
Green fucking car.
No. Can you fly, Bobby? Detroit's greatest movie, bar none.
RoboCop.
Yep. Suck it, Mike.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah. Can you fly, Bobby?
I still think They Live is a better movie than RoboCop.
Oh, come
Bitches
on.
leave.
Yeah, bitches leave. Action figures included. Cocaine not included.
But
all right, so we go. Now we hit the main event,
and we got the Gold Team versus the Death Bucks, and I love how they ended the match with Tanahashi getting the pin. I thought that was kind of cool. I thought that was like well done.
That was Khan saying, "Thank you for sucking our dicks. Here's your pin victory. Thank you for letting me use New Japan."
We're jumping right straight to the end. Well, let's go from the beginning as everybody made their entrances, and then it comes from the Death Bucks, and the Young Bucks come out, and we thought they're getting their entrance music back, and they get fucking Hanson Bop.
Yes. Well, you know that was one of their theme songs and the entrance music in PWG at one time.
Really?
Yeah, Excalibur said that. He said, yes, I called a couple of their matches where they used this as their theme song.
Good Lord.
And I was dying laughing. They're like, at first they're like, was it? Wait, Mbop. That's not our song. We wanted.
The gummy bear incident was pretty funny too.
Oh, the gummy bears.
We'll get to that. So everybody makes their entries. The one thing I did notice is that they did not introduce what's his name? Gabe Kidd. They didn't call his name during. Yeah, they didn't introduce him because they introduced the Young Bucks. They introduced Moxley, but I guess they didn't know that Gabe Kidd was coming out with them.
Well, he's part of the Death Riders. He is.
Well, but they still didn't say his name. They said Moxley. They said Claudio, and everything, but they never said Gabe Kidd coming to the ring.
That's kind of stupid.
Well, there's a reason behind it. I think it is because that, from what I understand, is Tony actually offered him a exclusive contract to AEW, and I don't think he accepted. And it's kind of like, okay, so you didn't accept. Here's your well, not punishment, but here's what you get.
Phil, what I told you. I told you they wanted Gabe Kidd. I told you they were pushing to steal Gabe. I'm glad Gabe told him, "Fuck you in the goat ass."
I don't know if he did or didn't, but the way it came across is that he did.
Well, I hope, because we don't need to lose another one, and Greedy Khan don't need him.
I love the War Dogs. I love the War Dogs, dude. I think they're an amazing tag team. Oh, not tag team. I think they're an amazing faction. Yeah, and if he was just going after Gabe Kidd, that's kind of shitty, because all those dudes need to be brought over, in my personal opinion.
I don't want to see any. I'm tired of my company getting raped.
I agree. I totally understand where you're coming from, but
I need to see Gabe Kidd become world heavyweight champion in the league that matters in New Japan. Maybe after he's done everything there is to do there, like a Okada or a Switchblade. I'd hate to see him go still, but Japan's in love with him. Everybody wants to see him get up there. He's a great young prospect. He's currently holding the damn number 2 title in New Japan, which is pretty fucking impressive.
And he didn't even bring it out, I don't think, on Forbidden Door, did he? He didn't even bring that out, did he?
Tony Khan probably didn't want to show a beautiful belt like that on his television.
Well,
I don't think it's that.
Let's get to this match. Obviously, Gabe Kidd was the first one to rush right into the cage.
Of course.
And everybody else followed, and this chaos ensued. I like how Tanahashi. I like how he wanted to take some risks, and everybody's like, "No, don't. We'll do it. Don't do it."
Yeah.
They were protecting.
I didn't like the end of this match either. I did not like the ending of this match at all. How it went off the air, I didn't like it.
Well, I tried to give you.
We'll get to how that ended.
I tried to give y'all my heel win, but they didn't want to do it. So
anyway, continue.
But anyways, obviously we'll talk how the Bucks would try to do a
Meltzer driver.
They were trying to do the fucking thumbtacks and just gummy bears.
That was stupid.
That was funny as hell. Come on.
Well, they like I said, they've been poking fun at the Bucks. They said, I guess as the Bucks said, put some dangerous hardware up there, and they just gave them gummy bears. And like what cracked me up was like right in the middle, they were trying to scoot all the gummy bears out of the ring, and like just out of nowhere, just Osprey did some kind of move, saw a gummy bear on the floor, like, hey.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
So, but and all I like how the match ended with giving Tanahashi the pin, let him get the pin.
He's retiring, so that's why they did that for him.
Yeah. So, and at first it's like the way they were building, you knew that Osprey was going to be off TV for a while, and he was getting his flowers at the end, and it's like, then I was like, I was thinking to myself, something's up. There's like everybody else just left the ring, and I'm noticing everybody else is still inside the ring or inside the cage, and they just attacked him. I guess this is the way to sell his injury and his time to being off.
Yeah, but I still didn't like it though, man. It was a lot. It was a lot.
I have a great question. Did the top of this cage have a top?
No.
Why the fuck was everybody standing outside the ring watching Ospreay get beat when they had plenty of time to climb the fuck over?
Because they're too damn tired.
Yeah,
Joe,
it was
they're too damn tired. Joe was too fat.
They kind of made the cage sort of like the New Japan cage in a way, George, except it's not as stiff.
Yeah, but if there's no top on it, you can get in the motherfucker. You got $2, a Kota Ibushi, a half worn, but Omega. I mean,
Will Ospreay off though.
I just don't. That's. Oh no, bro! Climb the cage if you care about your boy. Hit the button and raise the cage. Not 10 minutes later or whatever they did. It just not good planning. Not good planning.
It was brutal. It was just a little too much in my opinion. But congratulations to Phil for the perfect fucking score of 10 out of 10, dude. Congratulations, bro.
Hey, for an old 68-year-old man, you're not doing so bad, Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah. 50-year-old dude.
Yeah.
But no, it was really cool, man.
Younger than me, I tell you that. Younger than me, but I still ain't graying that bad.
Yeah, true story. Josh, you're lagging tonight, bro.
Am I lagging?
Somebody sent another train by Josh's house.
For real.
By the way, if you want to go on YouTube, check out on AEW's website. They unloaded the Amazing Red versus Eddie Guerrero match.
Oh, Ring of Honor?
Oh, yeah.
He just retired in the last year, didn't Amazing Red? No? I thought he would have a retirement match.
Nope. He's still wrestling for House of Glory.
Ring of Honor show, too.
Yeah, he was the owner for House of Glory, then Witchcall took it over.
Yeah, Master P. Make him say, oh,
no.
Hey, I like me some old P. You ain't motherfucking P. If you P me here, it's like, oh, yeah. This ain't no motherfucking P.
I'll Phil, I'm gonna give him some P. No, never mind. That was somebody else. I was thinking of K. I was gonna put some more Kelly in his box, and he can have some P. Then he can have some P.
After gonna go see the new Toxic Avenger film remake.
I'm gonna say no. Peter Dinklage can suck my hairy balls.
Why? You hate Peter the Dink?
Dude, he fucked over everybody from getting a damn job at Disney, dude. That's why Snow White was trashed. Fuck that guy. He's one of the main reasons that movie sucked balls. Well, besides the actress, he's the other reason. So fuck that guy.
Yeah, that movie looks.
That dude had small people all over the country, man.
Oh, he even pissed off Hornswoggle, apparently.
All the little people were mad at him. They're like, bro, you taking our job. It's like South Park. It took our job.
I love it, man. But yeah, fuck that guy. And seriously, and that dude's an ass, man. I mean, if you know you can help out your fellow people by letting them have jobs and you're the only one that can get a job, fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Like, who made you the fucking king of the little people? Nobody. Fuck you.
I don't think Toxic Avenger should be that small. Short.
No, you're right.
I'm still gonna watch it just because I like the Toxic Avenger.
Well, I mean, he was technically taller than a broomstick in the original. This got him running around like he's 3 feet tall.
I'm not a fan.
Right. Like,
I even watched a Liquid Death commercial and I was like,
that's how I knew the new movie was coming.
Not a fan. Not a fucking fan.
You never heard of Toxic Avenger, Monica?
I like the Toxic Avenger from the dude. Y'all remember the cartoon?
Yeah.
The Toxic Crusaders. That was good. So
Toxic Crusaders.
It's cleanup time.
Trauma got a lot of money for that fucking cartoon.
Dude,
And
they
they
even
deserve
have, dude, the Toxic Avenger even got a deal with Marvel, like a 4-issue miniseries. I actually have I remember that. It was released in 1990.
Yep. You know the worst movie ever, in my opinion. Y'all probably gonna hate me for saying this, and I watched it, and I own it.
Don't say RoboCop.
Oh no, way worse. I'll give you a hands. I'll put it this way:
He was like a crack-headed Labubu.
Yeah.
What? What's the movie?
They made cards, and they were like Cabbage Patch Kids.
Garbage Pail Kids?
Garbage Pail Kids?
I can't hate you for that. It's some people like it, some people don't. You know, I'm not gonna hate you for that, Mike.
It's a horrible fucking movie.
At the time when I was a kid, that movie was good.
It didn't age well.
It just did not age well.
Did anybody go to the theaters this past week to see the original TMNT, which is back in theaters?
Oh man.
Terminator 2? No, I didn't even know they re-released it.
Or yeah, Kenny from the group chat that we're in went. He went this past Saturday or Sunday and went watch it. It's in the movies for like a week or two because it's, I don't know if it's the anniversary or what it is, but they're showing the original film again.
Ninja vanish.
I might have to go check that out and see if it's playing.
Wise men say forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
I gotta get another root.
Damn it!
Damn!
And I do wish Francesco. Speaking of which, I do wish a speedy recovery for Francesco Akira.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll let you have that one. Phil. Let you have that one. But I will say this. Again, and I will say it one more time for everybody in the back. Fuck Peter Dinklage.
Oh, okay.
Wow, Jessica, look at this new picture of Church. She looks like one of those Harajuku girls from Japan. Or like she looks like one of the like a middle-aged e-girl or something. One of those e-girls. This is Trish Stratus. She looks like one of those e-girls.
Oh.
Her new photo shoot.
Cool.
You're showing a picture of it. No.
Is she like 50 something? Is she like 50 something now?
She's like in her early.
Oh, we got to reveal.
Black Sabbath.
Is that original pressing? Oh, it is.
It is not an original because that would be 1970. This is a 73 U.S. pressing, Santa Monica, and Warner with a Warner inner sleeve. So it's a version. It's an OG, but a version of an OG. But
so in comic terms, it would be second print.
In a way.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was used, and it was an auction, and like y'all see that 26. That's what I paid for it.
26. That's not a bad deal.
That's
not bad at all. Not bad at all. And then they came up, and I grabbed them before anybody else did. My original Ozzy first 6 Sabbath albums on vinyl are now complete.
Yeah.
I grabbed Volume 4, and I grabbed Sabotage. So I'm good now.
Sabotage is a good album.
Oh, dude,
I listened to their last 2 albums of the Ozzy era.
I'm not buying them.
They're not good.
They're not.
I tried, just no.
They're not. It's a different world. They were trying to push the band in a more poppy direction. They were out of ideas with Ozzy singing.
Prog rock, from what I've seen, but it just didn't work.
Yeah. Now you jump over to the Dio years. That changed the entire band. Heaven and Hell happened, and they started writing different. We got early power metal coming from them.
Oh yeah. Dio years, I loved because gotta realize when I got in as old as I am, I got into Ozzy around Blizzard of Oz. So like the early, is like I was too young for Black Sabbath. Well, for I was more Dio Black Sabbath, and I was more Ozzy Blizzard of Oz. So that's where I fall. Then obviously as I got older, it's like it's like if you like Ozzy, how come you never heard of Black Sabbath? Like, oh, you mean the Dio stuff? Or like, no, Ozzy was in Black Sabbath. Okay. And then obviously that's how it happened. So I had to go back and get Black Sabbath stuff, early stuff.
And I can't keep up with my orders no more because I got so much stuff coming in. So it's not like I can show y'all everything, but I can show y'all some nice stuff. It was late 2 Saturdays ago or some shit, almost the end of the show. And they had it in a buy now or best offer bin. This is a 1975 Terra Hot pressing, the real deal. I got this for like $19.
Ooh, Big Floyd.
And it sounds great. Yes, it's the real deal. Then in that same bin, they had brand new records. I got this for, they have it listed for $35. I did not pay $35. $30, a clean, brand new remaster that I could listen to it open of Dark Side of the Moon. And yes, it's gorgeous sounding.
Nice.
Now, just to make Josh is gonna love this. I'm gonna make Josh and Mike and Phil very happy right here. Y'all ready for this?
Oh, let's see.
You wanna guess?
Ooh, yes, Venom. Good, straight to hell.
Yes. 1,000 days in Sodom.
That's beautiful, brother.
And one more just to make y'all happy. One more classic that happened to be brand new, a limited release. I have not opened it yet. Let's see what the details are on here. Limited edition, white and whiskey brown marble vinyl. I paid the $33.99 for it. It's a part of my childhood. It's a piece of history. It's the album I listen to the most.
Cowboys from Hell.
There you go.
Yeah, I had to grab that. But that's some highlights from the besides my normal $5, $10, $15 swag I pick up and all different. I even have blues, jazz. I even picked up the Good, the Bad, the Ugly soundtrack.
You even picked up some Spooky Teeth too.
Some Spooky Teeth? I need to go see Danhausen?
No, I thought you had the album.
Of Spooky Tooth?
Spooky Tooth. Yeah, Spooky Tooth. I'm sorry.
I'm like,
No, I do not have this Spooky Tooth you speak. Oh, I forgot. One more album that I opened last night, another new one, but a classic in another genre. Let's see what y'all know about. Let's see what y'all know about this.
Kiss.
Y'all don't know Caius?
No.
Cuss.
That is like the where the term desert rock came from, like the stoner genre from the 90s. That they created it.
I'm glad they stayed. I've never heard of them. They're...
All right, have you ever heard of Josh Homme?
Nope.
Have you ever heard of Nick Olivery?
Nope.
John Garcia? And Brant Bjork?
I know Bjork.
No.
All right, well, two of these guys would go on to do Queens of the Stone Age anyway.
Oh, that's another shitty band in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't care for them, but this is all. This everybody should go to desert with generators. They would play because there was nowhere to go, and everybody would trip out on acid and get high.
Sounds like a great time.
Yeah, that a band like that you could put in a band like Fu Manchu.
Yeah.
Fu Manchu and Caius are from the same cut. Caius has more singing than talking, but they're that same California desert rock, like Nevada, like the desert bands.
Okay. So like the Chili Peppers.
That's a horrible band. God, no. No, that's the kind of shit. That's the kind of shit that Jungle Jim, Jack Swinging Dick, fucking 90210 listens to right now.
Man, when it comes to like California stuff, man, I'm more into like Pennywise. Well, I'm more of the punk style, man.
You call Pennywise punk?
Yeah.
No, thank you. No, thank
What?
you. No. That is not punk rock to me, bro. Punk is Misfits, Ramones, Sex Pistols, Dead Kennedys,
I'm
Black
saying
Flag.
Cali punk is
Hey,
well, I mean, Pennywise,
Oh,
The views and opinions of
Jordan are not the views of Phil, of Mike, Phil, and Josh.
Phil, and Josh.
hey.
Well,
good night, everybody.
Best thing a single
question for you, Jordan. Got a
best
question
thing, best thing a single man could do is go to California. You gotta have all the women on you because all the dudes are fruity.
Okay, then.
I actually agree with that comment.
Not going, yeah, but anyway, what I'm saying though is, Jordan, when it comes to like that era that era of music from California, the desert rock and whatever, I was more into like Pennywise, the Vandals, Noah, what's the DRI?
Yeah, I got nothing on any of that.
I'll tell you another good band I like. You know what a good punk crossover band? DRI and Suicidal Tendencies.
Yes, yeah, that's more like it right there. That's way more acceptable. Thank you, Phil.
But I mean, what about Fugazi, man?
Nah, I'm all right.
No, you're all right. Yeah,
Gun tight.
I agree with that one. You're right.
Waiting room? Seriously?
I never heard of Fugazi.
What?
Oh wait, I have. I think I have. Yeah, just never listened to them.
What about Guttermouth?
I think
Who?
I have heard of them.
Brush your teeth.
Guttermouth.
Brush your teeth.
How's the gutter punk?
Yes. I mean, and Green Day is from that same era too, man. And Rancid and Op Ivy and all that shit. And
I was
No
never a
Effects.
big Rancid fan myself.
I liked Operation Ivy a lot better than Rancid, but when it comes to punk rock, though, man, I mean, or not just punk, but when it comes to California, I was more into that type of stuff, mixed with Cottonmouth Kings, Sublime, Dropout Kings, Head PE, shit of that era.
Not my kind of stuff.
Yeah, but it's all mixed of stuff. Head PE is sort of like hip hop and metal and punk rock rolled into one. Cottonmouth Kings is more like punk and hip hop together, and hell, dude, like I said, and so is Dropout Kings. Dropout Kings is like metal mixed with hip hop, and Sublime is Sublime.
They're kind of mixed with ska a little bit too.
Or like the Dirty Heads. The Dirty Heads, I'm a big fan of the Dirty Heads. It's Slightly Stupid and dirty, and dude, I love that style more so than I do the New York style of punk rock. Where I do love, the Misfits and the Ramones, but that's where it ends with me. And Black Flag. But that's where it ends with me in the New York era. In Ice Pick. Ice Pick should be up there as well. But when it comes into like more heavy stuff, I generate towards the Southern California, mid California stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's where I like and what I like over there. And I'm gonna tell you what I'm not a fan of: the Blink-182 and the Good Charlotte shit. Never was a fan. Or Sum 41. Not a fan.
Sum 41's all right.
Fat Lip, no, give them a fucking fat lip.
Their later stuff is actually more serious.
Yeah. And I tell you another band I was never a fan of, and that's My Chemical Romance. Not a fan.
I never was a fan of them either, to be honest. I seen a lot of kids in my a lot of people I went to high school with. They were fans, especially below me. I just never got into them because I was going through through a lot more metal. I was listening to more Judas Priest and Slayer, while they were listening to like him.
Slayer.
And
the heads are gonna roll.
And Helmet, I would consider Helmet more like 90s grunge / punk in that era.
Oh, dude, I even loved them in the Jerky Boys when they did a cover of Symptom of the Universe by Black Sabbath.
Helmet is an alternative metal. That's what started that shit.
Yeah, that's alternative. Yeah.
Not alternative.
I feel like
they're not alternative. They're alternative metal.
Yeah, but they sound like a punk shit.
Look at creation.
Yeah, that's alternate metal. alternative metal.
Down too slowly.
Everybody, congratulate Phil in the chat. He's 76 today. Y'all give it up.
You're gonna get older and older, Phil. You're gonna be 100 before the damn thing's over with,
I'm
brother.
gonna get more gray hairs if it doesn't.
Phil,
Bro, it's cheap and it's called Just for Men. It works.
hey man, fuck
I'm
you
good.
guys. Fuck you guys. I like myself.
Hey, like I said, for someone that's older than me, he's more grayer, you know.
I'm younger than most of you.
I'm younger than all you fuckers.
Yeah, you griping and you're not even 40. That's why I'm giving you a hard time about turning 85.
I thought it was 90. I thought you were 90, Phil. Damn, man, you lost 5.
I just turned 39.
Genetics.
Yeah, it's Phil's birthday. I think I should give him this cold Popeye's biscuit out the fridge that's been in there for 3 days.
I'm good.
Mail it to him, Jordan.
Yeah, that's what
They
talk about. They talk about down here. You ever want to kill your bitch? Just give up Popeye's biscuit and no drink.
Dude, that shit's
oh Jesus!
Yeah, one Popeye's biscuit, no drink. Good night.
That reminds me of that song I made y'all listen to, man. I hope you eat a Popeye's biscuit and choke to death.
Yeah, that was some. You know what? That's probably some Raja music right there. That sounds just like the kind of thing he would do.
Dude, that motherfucker said, I hope you. What did he say? I hope you crash headfirst into a bus full of retarded children.
Yeah, that's some Raja shit.
You know what would be funnier? Seeing a chicken truck crash into a Pokemon factory.
You know what, Phil? When you turn 99,
All right.
I'm gonna send you. When you turn 99, I'm gonna send you a Popeye's biscuit and no drink, and just be like, bro.
I'm gonna hunt down a fucking squirrel and just.
Phil, what's today? Squirrel.
Squirrel.
But no, in all honesty, though, man, what else is going on in wrestling? Oh yeah, nothing. It's all
Jake Hager Jake Hager still is in real heat after his comments with FTR in them.
Oh yeah, Dax and
We
Cash.
already talked about that.
Oh, we're forgetting.
We're getting John Moxley versus Danny Garcia.
We forgot the New Japan news.
Oh yeah, Takeshita is going to be fighting ZSJ before Wrestle Kingdom.
Yes, we're going to be getting that. I think in a couple. I don't know if this. I think before October, so I think a couple months we're going to be getting that. But I'm glad about this. This happened last year where ZSJ challenged Naito and beat him. I kind of like not having to wait till Wrestle Kingdom. I also like the fact that whether Takeshita wins or loses, it's going to be hard pressed to see him leave the Tokyo Dome with the title. So, or he could lose. So we're going to go. This is going to be interesting to see what they do here. I don't know what they're going to do.
Takeshita's going to win it, dude. I think, dude. I'm going to be honest, man.
Takeshita already a champion over in New Japan?
No. He was the never openweight champion, but he lost it to Boz.
Yeah, that's interesting. He got beat clean by that man, and he's an up and comer. That's very interesting.
By Bolton, he lost the never openweight.
The only man who has never had to. I mean, he was a junior. He never had to go on excursion. He was a young lion, and he won gold. He's never had to go on excursion. He's made history. He's
also a former 6-man tag team champion with Tanahashi and Toriano.
That's his title he won. That's why he didn't have to go on excursion. He was still a young lion.
So the thing is, though, man, like New Japan is the home of, in my opinion, the home of the tournaments, the home of the classics, and that's what they're known for.
It's basically keeping up the tradition of both the King's Road and the strong Japanese strong and New Japan strong style.
And you go watch the classic Vault. Most wrestlers will tell you, past and present. You have to. If you ain't wrestled for New Japan and WWF or WWE, you ain't done both. You ain't made it yet.
And I'm gonna say this, man. And Finn Balor is probably the most underutilized talent that WWE has. And he's a workhorse, man, and he needs to be they should have him in the title contention instead of doing that stupid Judgment Day bullshit.
Have you ever watched this match at Wrestle Kingdom? I think it was 8 where he fought. Oh wait, let me think. Let me think about it.
Matter of fact, Finn Balor just had a match with AJ Styles.
Yeah, I heard about it. It was bad. I heard that the ending sucked for him and it wasn't that great.
Yeah, I was like, I did not like this match. I meant this for them two to get together. One, that is a pay-per-view match. I don't care what it is. That is a pay-per-view match.
They also said this is their 5th match under the WWE banner.
The first one was epic.
I was a pay-per-view.
It was because was it Bray Wyatt got sick or something like that?
Yeah,
he couldn't wrestle, and they had AJ Styles, and everybody's like, "Holy shit!"
Well,
holy
yeah,
shit.
Dude, they had like 20 of us in Kenny's house watching that night, watching the show. That was a good match between those two. It was really. I remember AJ won clean. I remember that. But what does it matter? Because Dominic Mysterio beat AJ a little while back. So what the fuck does it matter now? Yeah,
next Monday, Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental title.
And AJ just lost to him a little while back. I'm gonna have to switch it over here. Motherfucking H. That's a horrible decision over there in WWE. I'm like, bro, really? Like, go let Dominic be the champion of AAA and leave us alone.
Well, actually, is it yeah?
He's fighting Vikingo at the next what is it? Clash of the Worlds Collide.
Man,
I could see them making him the champ. I can see it.
I tell you what, this is what I would say. If Dominic loses the title at Paris, he's winning the Mega.
That's what I think they might do, bro. I don't know when he's gonna, but I think after he drops that, I think they're gonna move.
For some reason, in America, Vikingo is over in America, but in Mexico, for some reason, they're booing the shit out of him.
They hate that man, dude.
But and it's the same thing with Dominic. In America, they're booing the shit out of him, but he goes to Mexico, they're fucking cheering the shit.
Yeah, they do love him over there.
The thing about Vikingo, though, is the reason why they're booing him in Mexico, they think he cost Del Rio his job.
Which is stupid because no, he didn't.
No, Del Rio cost Del Rio his own job.
Not to mention, they said WWE's talking about getting ready to bring back. They're mentioning Jericho and Del Rio together. Like they're gonna put them on WWE television. That's been coming up a lot in the news. Like that WWE is interested in bringing both of them back on their rosters.
I'm not a fan of that, man.
I don't like Del Rio one bit. I think he's a piece of garbage. Jericho, it would be golden. He deserves that Hall of Fame, the last big one more WrestleMania, man. He deserves all. They're running out of top talent. There's almost no one left until you get into Cena and Orton and that generation. Jericho and Big Show and them need to get their Hall of Fames and I mean Big Show might not get in the ring again. That's okay, but they need to let Jericho go in there and finish up and retire and do his. I think that's why he's gonna go back. And then he could get a legend contract.
Yeah, I think after they do the Cena retirement tour, they're going to do the Jericho retirement tour.
I would do that, and then he could collect his WWE Legends contract while he tours with Fozzy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even joking. I'm serious.
No, I was laughing at this. I'm old Greg.
Yeah. Everybody's been redoing the Cracker Barrel logo.
Old Greg's wafers.
How we doing?
But anyway, gentlemen, y'all want to end it here?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not watching Ringside Rants or listening to Ringside Rants,
you're doing live wrong, brother.
Happy birthday, Phil.
Thank you. And I'm 39. Thank you.
Yes, happy birthday to Phil. He is 104.
It looks pretty good to be dead, don't he? Lazarus.
Yeah. He's like, he could be the next Evil Dead in Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
It's like, I am 111th birthday.
Yeah.
I like the less of you, the less you have deserved.
Yeah, but anyway, and we're not just food for you to eat, ladies and gentlemen. We're also
Food for the ears, baby.
Yep. And Jordan?
That's right, because what's mine is mine. What's yours is mine too. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fun fact of the evening is if you are an MMA fighter and you are doing stupid shit in the middle of a wrestling ring,
You are still zero.
you're FAFO